Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Oh, lucky bus.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son?
You should never mix your drinks.
What, are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck, oh fuck, I've said shit!
That's your ass. Get a weapon collector class.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
Alright everyone, WeaponCollector here, yes, happy Friday. Welcome to the bed shitting club, those who are nice and early, which is Tom and Cheryl. I hope you shit the bed nice and runny, or maybe hard if that's how you like it. Runny's better, you can spread it all about. Pergio, I predict his was runny and it stung, and Peaches was a mixture of hard and soft. Right, welcome to the bed series.
You're joining so early. Shit the bed.
Hello, Helen. Been a while since you've been on. Nice to see you on. Seeing as Helen's on, hopefully we'll have the glove freak on tonight and the zip freak. So hello, Helen. How are you? You right? Yes. Don't forget, everyone.
And if you can believe it, it's a Friday once again.
Fucking fan blowing in my ear, it's driving me fucking mad, but you know, here's what it is. Pete said I got hard stones and a soft peach. Well, there you go. There you go. How you been, everyone? You been alright? I haven't done a lot this week, I don't think. I think most of my week has been editing. I watched a couple of films, which I can talk to you about later. If you haven't seen it, though, I did make the Rainbowy. Sadly, the video didn't get many views. And also, the fact that I've changed the bloody thumbnails to these doesn't seem to help either. I've had the least amount of live stream views I've had for ages. And video views, sadly. So yeah, the Rainbowy. Yoga with Helen said, have they banned crossbows? Not yet, Not yet they haven't. And they're technically not going to ban them. They're going to license them. Hello, my queen. She's just joined in the background. So, yeah, there's the rainbow. There's the engraving. I say engraving. Well, you know. But can't leave the blade plain. And it is mirrored on both sides as well. So, it's the same thing both sides. Hey, then, Rich. You all right? So, Rich, before it's too late, you will be very, very, very briefly featuring in the Spirophiles soon. I won't tell you what, so it'll be a surprise. I am doing a extended version of episode 1. And now there's a character acted by you. Right? What name do you want to be credited by? Because currently you are credited as Richard Smith. Alright? So Richard's now in episode 1. Pergio features in episode 1. Metallic's even in episode 1 because she wasn't originally. The only actor in episode 1 originally was me. And Tom. But so yeah, what would you like to be credited as, Rich? Do you want to be credited as Richard Smith? It's up to you. So the original Spirophiles episode, the first episode, was about 9 minutes long with the credits. It was really short. And I thought, since that's the first episode, I've always wanted to add to it anyway. I thought, since it's the first episode, it ought to have a bit more content in there to keep people wanting to watch more of them. Because the thing with episode 1 is it's a very niche in joke to people, and that's basically it. But although, you know, it does tell a story. So I've added a bit, and I'm going to add some stuff. So, yeah. It's up to about 15 minutes at the minute. Hello, my queen. How are you? What, just Richard or Richard Smith, Rich? You want to be credited as just Richard or Richard Smith? So it'll say bloody blah by Richard as, yeah, Richard as bloody blah. Well, I'm not even going to tell you your character's name. I was going to get you to do a couple of voiceovers for me, but where I've been rushing around doing this episode, I've just wanted to get it done. So, and there's only not one line your character actually says. So, you know, and it's fine. Yeah. But yeah, it should be good. Metallic's screen tested it for me so far. She liked it. Metallic said, hey, you lovely people. Are the comments working fine for everyone? I'm getting, there seems to be people on, but very few comments. Pete said, went to a fun fair with my sister and her kids. I used a break barrel air rifle with corks as ammo, jammed in the muzzle. My nephew used a CO2 air pistol. We both hit the targets, but the games was rigged. I forgot. So, Pete, that sounds great. I hope you had a nice day. When I was with Metallic recently, not recently, like last year, I had to go on a cork shooting thing. I put the cork in, shot it, the cork didn't even come out. And then the second time, I put the cork back in, shot it, knocked one of the targets over, not the one I was aiming at. Tat said, if Rich could be asked, he could send you his line. Well, yeah, if Rich, have you got time to record a single line for me? You don't have to do anything particularly, like, it's just, you've just got to say these words. I'll send you them. Was that the game you won Dilly? I won Dilly for? Yes, it was. And I'm pretty sure I wasn't even aiming at the target I hit. Yeah, I was aiming like down the middle and I hit the side one. Yes. So yeah, Rich, if you want, it's okay, Rich, it don't matter. Pull in the George Lucas and going back and editing the original. Yes, yes, I am. I've even added special. I've done a proper George Lucas, Rich. I've even gone back, added a couple of my own little voiceovers, special effects that weren't there originally. There ain't no. Well, if there's a Jar Jar Binks in it, Rich, guess who that is? We'll find out later if Richard becomes the Spyrofar's version of Jar Jar Binks, shall we? You're not gonna, Rich. You're not gonna. But yeah, there's a risk there, Rich. You might be able to become, yeah, Spyrofar's version of Jar Jar Binks, mate. So be prepared. Yeah, I've always, the thing is, because that was the very first episode of it I ever did, it was very basic. There was barely any acting in it. Hard, you know. So some of the stuff we filmed at Derby, I've added in. There was a scene. Percio occasionally films stuff as a Desmond and sends me it. Not just as a Desmond. And then it's just backup footage, the same as what I've got from Metallic. I have a lot of footage from those two that I can use for certain things. The Desmond footage is always handy, and character footage is always handy if you've got a character. So yeah, Rich. Hopefully you don't become the new Jar Jar Binks, because if you do, I'm going to tell everyone your YouTube channel so they can all come and abuse you. All right, they'll be coming over for you. So yeah, that's all I've been doing. Currently, I've added, it's only about 5 minutes worth of footage, but things 5 minutes worth of footage is actually half the episode. So yeah, it was 9 minutes long. I've added another 5. Richard, sure, I can record some lines done tomorrow. Okay, I'll send you it tomorrow, Rich. It's very basic. All you have to say is like literally 5 words. It's just I weren't sure if you'd have time or not. But if you do, I can I'll send you it later, Rich. If you can record it, you don't have to do no fancy voice. It's just it'll be your voice. Well, you can do no, just do your voice. Don't do like fancy voice. Hello, evil and fool. Rich becomes the Spyroverse Boba Fett. Call for no reason. Now maybe he'll be that instead. Jar Jar Binks was a character in the new the prequel Star Wars films that everyone hated, and it was completely pointless character who was just like everyone fucking hated him, and it was just put in there to like sell toys and shit. Don't understand the Jar Jar Binks thing. Care to explain? There you go. Yeah. Rich has got more chance of becoming the Boba Fett. Yes. So it's aiming at the middle and hit the side. Sounds like you're peeing in the toilet. Yes. Very true. Very true. But the thing is, I'm not aiming in the toilet. Oh shit! I just said that. No, I am aiming in the toilet. I just got to grab something. I haven't gone anywhere. All right, I'm back. Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't. Partly the other reason I didn't get you to record the thing for it, Rich, because it sort of didn't matter. But yeah, I'll get you to read it out. So what I did. It's quite difficult to add scenes to a previous episode and not let it fuck everything else up. So what I've done is I've added a couple of scenes that have created new characters, essentially. Well, it's hard to explain, so I don't want to spoil it. Sorry, I'm just scratching my foot. It's added a scenario that doesn't, fuck everything else up, basically. There's a couple of bits. So, yeah, I'm not explaining it very well, but I'm trying not to spoil things. There's a lot. You'll get forums talking shit about how you ruined the original Spider-Verse, and essays about the blue color spanner in the original was superior to the remake. Yes. Well, you wait. I've changed a couple of sound effects. Thing is, I was joking to Metallic though about exactly that. Do you know what, Rich? That's my fucking dream. What you just described there would be my dream, because I 100% cater for the fucking autists of the world, right? I have gone back and added a single sound effect that, if you noticed it and remembered it 4 episodes later, you'd go, "That's that sound." Highly doubt anyone will ever notice it ever, but it's there. So some autist out there, they might get it. Hello, Tomo. How you doing, mate? He said, "Evening, everyone from Stoke. How you doing, mate? You all right?" Metallic said, "Here's Mike desperate to tell everyone about it, but also trying not to drop spoilers. Hopefully it'll be out before, but he can't help himself." Yes. Now, so it's going to be out before the end of June, hopefully, or very early July. Rita said, "I remember folks moaning about the colours of Luke's lightsaber original versus remake." Yes. Well, that's the thing. Stuff like that wouldn't bother me, but you don't want to be. I don't think you'll become this franchise's Jar Jar Binks. I think you're all right, Rich. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Now, Persia, he might do. I nearly said then. Mike, how you doing, mate? You all right? In for It's free, isn't it? We spoke about this ages ago, and the memory is gradually leaving my brain again. But I'm always gonna pronounce it like that. So yeah. What have you lot been up to? We should just wait to. Now your character will be right. Doug, nice to see you on, mate. So thank you for the very kind donation. Let me put my drink down. Thank you for the very kind donation. I've got your stuff for your bayonet. I'm going to pick up the bodkin tips tomorrow or the next day, right? And then when I make you your bodkin tips. I'll make you your Sobek bayonet in the same time. If I get time, I'll see if I can also make you a Revo 7 bayonet. I couldn't remember what it's called. But yeah, thank you, Doug. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, I've got the stuff for your bayonet up there. That's ready to go. I'll get the tips tomorrow or Sunday. Co Bunny, how are you, mate? You alright? I saw that you'd bought another that Tanto thing today. Yeah, whatever it was from Amazon. Oh no, I didn't see the 1300 thing. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I would rather spend $13. Burnt my fucking fingers earlier. Skin's coming off. Can't see it. Is Backwards Boy in the remake? Backwards Boy is still in it, seeing as pretty much the whole episode is taking the piss out of him. Co Bunny, would you like to feature in the Spirophiles? I could cut a little bit of your voice from one of your videos and put it in the Spirophiles episode if you like. Yeah. If you agree, I should do it. I think Persia knows what it'd be. You should make a heart-shaped cookery. I'm trying to think how that would, what shape that would be. Heart-shaped cookery. I'd need a, I don't know. I'm trying to picture it. Where's my fucking pen go? Rose Nundies, how you doing, mate? It's a good evening, Mike. Hope you're all good. I'm not too bad. I finished this the other day. This is the Rainbowy. Sadly, the video didn't get many views. Rainbow inlay. It's got rainbow bloody thread, everything. Rainbow lanyards. Rainbow fucking multicolored handle. It's got little fucking hearts and shit on there. There. I have even done some sort of engraving on the blade. That was my first ever attempt at that. I didn't even practice. I just went with it. Well, fuck it. We'll see what happens. Saw the video on that. Looks awesome. Thank you, Frozen Undies. This is what I did the engraving with. Little bloody two double A little sort of engraver thing. How long did it take? Only about a day, I think. Or do you mean the engraving? About 15 minutes, probably. That's what is quite basic. Yeah. Richard said, had anyone else lose their shit over the Rainbow Bear? Only that one bloke. It's actually, you need a proper Dremel, I do. But that worked, you know. It worked, just very, very gently. It's the vegan leather made from real vegans. Possibly. Hello, Black Metal, how you doing? So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Something different, because I've looked up if anyone has made a rainbowy. No one has. That is my creation. I couldn't find anything like a rainbowy. You know, you get knives with rainbow coloured blades and that, but nothing like this, and nothing called the rainbow either. But that said, ticked off on these 20 years I've lived here, and I'm having my first ant invasion. Yeah, what a bloody nightmare, my queen. So yeah, I think I'll definitely do a little bit more of engraving. It's very basic, as I say, but yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Something different, and it's something different. It's just a shame the video didn't get very many views. The happiest little knife, exactly, Persia. It's got fucking smiley faces on it, fucking hearts, butterflies. What could be happier? Lucky fucking rainbow. You know, what more could you want? Even the stitching is rainbow. Can't really see it because the groove's a bit too deep. Yeah. So that was that. That was last week I made that, wasn't it? Just catching up to you know if I've missed anything. Right, so like the idea of the handle and how you made it. Yes, that was bottle lid. So what you do, I told you last week, didn't I? So the knife, the whole knife took around about 2 days altogether. So that was a day to make the knife, a day to make the sheath. The handle scales are made from melted bottle lids. And as long as you don't heat them up over 170 degrees, they give off no toxic fumes. And it's a known thing that they don't. Coburn, he said, yeah, sure, spirophile sounds cool. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. I'm gonna use a little section of your voice potentially in one of the episodes. I'll let you know. Thank you, Coburn. Richard said you should do a vegan themed leaf shaped blade slate ripper sword next. What would the design be? Black Metal's how you thinking after last weekend? Well, all right considering. So I started drinking at 9:30 on Saturday, and I carried on drinking till I think 8 p.m. Sunday night. Yeah, I fell asleep twice during that, but only for about an hour each time, or maybe 2 hours each time. And then I went to bed. Normally when I wake up, I'm hungover like a motherfucker. I wasn't. But, you know, I had slept. But normally, even if I have like 12 hours sleep, I'll still wake up hungover. And I won't. Very weird. And I drank just over a litre of vodka. I wouldn't recommend it. Is this just... There's my eyes. But sometimes I look at that and it looks like it's not focused. Stan said, with a fake chicken bone handle. Fake said you should make that katana I posted. Yes, fuck's sake. That said, where am I? She was talking to Frozen Undies. And I'll let them have a little chat. Hello, Dwayne. How you doing, mate? He said, looks good. Was there negative comments? Only the one. There was only one negative comment on it. But hardly anyone's watched it. So I said, yeah, Andy's 2 weeks of freedom. Not got traps yet, but I might have to resort to them. I worry about the taking chemicals out. Yeah, she's got ants at the minute. Satan's flag, Mike. What that? Yeah, Satan's. Oh, I got a comment saying Satan's rainbow flag or something. Black Metal today drinking this weekend. No, I'm gonna have a week off at least. I might not drink for the rest of the month. The problem is if I drink too much, it makes me go a bit mental, and I'm also trying to lose a bit of weight. However, I think my younger brother wants to play poker at some point soon, so I will be drinking for that. I would have 3 weeks off, but if we were, and maybe I'll try. Matat laughed when I said I might have a mild one when we play poker. Maybe I'll stay sober and see if I can win. Birdo said, you sound disappointed that you only got one negative comment. No, I am. No, I'm not. I'm not disappointed by that. I'm disappointed that hardly anyone got to see the video, though. I don't know if it's because of in the title there was the word gay, but I meant gay happy. It even says in the video. But, nah. No, it's nice that it didn't get a load. I thought it would actually get loads of actual negative ones. But then the people who hate that kind of thing would probably never see it. Rest of the month, 2 days. Do I get heartburn with vodka? No, I don't. Richard said, you made the mistake of posting the live on Reddit. I haven't, Rich. I was gonna, and then I thought, you know what? I get nothing out of posting it on fucking Reddit. So fuck those guys. Later, my wife said, can you show her it, please? What, the knife or something else? Don't ask your wife anything she wants to say. You're watching on horizontal, aren't you? So hang on. So it's a rainbow themed knife because it's got the rainbowy. Let me get it out and I'll show you it. Hang on. blade is engraved, but it's difficult for me to show you on here. I can't quite see what I'm like showing. Some smiley face on there. It's actually the only character I know who has a smiley face would actually kill you. Well, it depends. He might not kill you if you're evil as well. It says, fucking hate little bastard undies. Sick to death of cleaning my kitchen. Yeah, it's a shame you've got ants. Mike, come on, it's a classic look. Satan's flag. Fool said, back up the ants and put some bleach around where they're coming from. Which I said, can't work out where they're coming from, evil, so at the moment wouldn't even know where to put the traps. Richard said, I made the mistake recently. Bar Jesus. I doubt anyone has been. Sorry, I made the mistake recently. Bar Jesus, I doubt anyone has been called a liar more than me. Exactly. They're tossers on there. They're absolute tossers on Reddit. I am still doing level work, frozen undies. Yeah. I'm well into level work. I made this the other day. It's a prototype. It needs to be thinner. One of those like coin wallet things, but they don't really work if they're that fat. It would work, but it's just too stiff, really. It needs a little bit of a design change. And that's a little coin patch. Dwayne, you're right. He said Reddit is okay for information. Yes, it is okay. It's okay for information, and it's okay occasionally for asking questions if you ask the right Reddits. However, most of the Reddits I've been blocked from Reddit, from a couple of Reddits. I left one today because if I can't post on it, there's no point being on it. I've blocked from the how-to Reddit because I showed someone how to make one of them pouches, I think. Yeah, utter. They can be right dicks. And I know, like, there was a bloke asking a simple question today, and basically the whole entire thread was people taking the piss out of this person, just asking a simple question, which I think is a bit much because, you know, if that's someone who's never been on Reddit and they're new and they've said, you know, well, basically there was a bloke on there asking if the penknife he had was legal, and all of the comments, none of it was yes or no. It was, get rid of that cheap knife. It's pathetic. It's shit. That's not what he asked, you bunch of knobs. He wanted to know whether it was legal. That I mean, and they all want you to buy. Like, if you don't have a Benchmade that's worth like 500 quid, you're not a collector. That kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? There's real fucking snotty, snooty fucking bell ends on some of them, which is a shame. Just going to go back. What one would you like to buy, Frozen Andy's? The wallet thing, when I've perfected them, I will 100% make them to sell, 100%. But at the minute, that one's probably not good enough to sell because you can't use it. Frozen Andy, I'm banned from Scottish politics one. I'll let you guess. The thing is, it is always Benchmade, please. It's always Benchmade. And if you ain't got something like, if I showed like a 10 quid knife that's really fucking good, they would start calling me like a Morninger or something. That would probably get called Morninger or something. Or they're very fucking up their own asses. And if you don't have the exact 5 knives that they're all obsessed with, you know. And also, I'll tell you one thing: all of their knives are fucking absolutely pristine. None of my knives that I use are pristine because I fucking well use them. So I don't think I couldn't physically keep a knife looking that good, which is why I would not use I would not buy and then use a 500 quid knife because it's just too expensive for a knife that. Look at any knife I've got that I use regularly. They are dirty. The fucking blades are fucking filthy and stuff on them, and you know, I don't know if you can see that or not. But if it's a knife I actually use, that will not be fucking spotless. That's been cleaned, but you can see like there's stuff on the edge, and you can see it's been used. None of their knives get used. Well, if they are getting used, I don't know what the hell they used them. Oh, Mike, so M3, because you're watching on vertical, you're only seeing the vertical comments. Everyone else is on the horizontal one. So go to the horizontal one, and then you'll see everyone else's comments. Same as you, Dwayne. Go back to my channel, go onto live streams, and look up the vertical one will have a little phone icon in the title. Go to the other one that doesn't have that, and then you'll see me widescreen, and then you'll see all the comments. But yeah, it does. It looks like a vagina. let me unzip it. It's even got clips and everything. So look, tell me that looks like a. It's got the clit up there, bulges out and everything. Look at it. But yeah, I have a bit of a thing with the fucking up their own ass bellends on Reddit, because they're cocks. Not everyone on there's a cock, but they're fake internet gatekeepers stand. Exactly, mate. That's another thing they do. He wants his TV Vag purse. If you want to carry a 400 quid knife, go. Well, he said, oh, don't get me wrong, Pete. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I would not do it though, because I couldn't. I'd be like me driving around in a car, fucking smashing it into things, and because that's the way I fucking treat a knife. It needs to be used. I don't know. That probably wasn't a good analogy. But first thing Mike needs to do as king is anyone who mentioned Benchmade will be sent to the workhouse. Yes. Oh well, yeah, totally, Rich, totally. So he should make some little cat leads. Oh, I'll tell you what I saw today, which I'm 100% going to make, because I reckon they'll sell really well, right? Thol said make a high carbon butcher's knife net. Well, if I can get the stuff for that, I will. So, about this big, you cut out a piece of leather the shape of a hand, and you put a popper there, and there, and a popper there, and there, sorry. And then you put it on a key ring, and you can put the fingers down into like shapes and the poppers look like nails as well. So you can have a little key ring doing that or whatever you want. Not that wouldn't work. But do you know what I mean? I thought it was a fucking great little key ring idea. Yeah, there's a little hand, popper. And you can put the fingers down and do like swears and on this little key ring. I'm going to make some of them. I'll admit that I stole the idea, but yeah, what a really fun little fucking key ring. It's something to play around with. Yeah, good in it. Frozen Undies, thing is, if you're a custom knife maker, you need to show your knife work. It's simple as that. Well, exactly. I will. So what I'll do, I need to take some more pictures, but I will put this on Instagram, definitely, because Instagram, I have got a couple of thousand followers on Instagram, and my stuff does get shared. Facebook, I found out recently that my Facebook, basically, my WeaponCollector Facebook, doesn't get shared to anyone unless they're following it. So it's basically been shadow banned. And I've appealed, and it won't take me off of there. So Facebook's probably not worth it anymore. That's why when I live stream on there, I get no one watching. However, I've got like 4,000 or 5,000 followers on Facebook, so I should still get a bit, shouldn't I? But Instagram's worth doing. Reddit would be okay, but they get funny if you share a video. You know what I mean? If I share my YouTube video, they'll complain about it. However, if I upload the pictures myself, somehow that's fine. It's demented. Frozen Undead, were folks actually offended by the rainbow knife, Mike? Like a lot of people. No, only one person. One person, and Metallic thought they was joking, but I didn't think they were. But it's hard to say. Yeah, it's hard to say. if you don't write lol at the end, or if I don't know them, it's hard to tell if they're joking or not, isn't it? It said something like, sorry, I'm scratching my foot. I've been wearing quite tight socks all day, and it makes the tops of my fucking feet itch like fuck sometimes. Where are we? I'll tell you exactly what it said. And then once you scratch it, don't stop itching. So I got up early. I was taking a fucking antihistamine to stop it. Right, wait a minute. YouTube. Have I fucked Rose Nandus? Oh, I've been enjoying the weather. No. Fucking no way. Hate it. You'll never, ever hear me go, oh, it's a lovely hot day, or I love this sun, I love this heat. Never. Never, ever, ever. And if I do, there's something seriously fucking wrong with me, alright? Remember that. Oh, come on, mate. Fuck off. Fuck right off. No. Absolutely hate it. I stood out in the fucking sun the other day, right? I was watering my plants and I had a fucking vest on, and I could actually feel my back actually burning after about 2 fucking seconds. Right, rainbowy. So someone wrote, I can never remember, because I want to tell you the specific thing they said. Disgusting Satan's rainbow flag. Unsubscribed. Dwayne said, can you tell me what to do to see all the comments? So, Dwayne, you need to go back to my channel. Are you on a phone? I'll show you how. So, wait a minute. So you're on a phone. There should be a little bit in the corner that has my logo and says live. Click that. No, don't click that. Don't click that. Right, you need to go to my channel, basically. Which, if you click... How can you get to my channel? Someone put my channel in the comments. No, that won't work. Basically, you need to go to my channels. You need to go to videos. Not videos. Fucking hell, this is getting worse and worse and worse. Let me start again. Go to my channel. Click the live section. And then you have to click the second video down. They're the 2 newest ones. The top one that's got that little phone icon is the vertical one. The one below it is the horizontal one. Satan's rainbow flag, unsubscribe. Thank you, Rich. Hate having tight socks makes the tip of my willy go numb. You're a dick. God. Foal said you could maybe look for a good quality old carving knife that's bashed up. Yeah, that would work. And turn it into a nice bone knife. You know what, Fool or Evil? That would be perfect idea. The real Mike loves a good dark leather tan. Must be a skinwalker. See, that's how you'd know. If I ever turn up with even the slightest of the tan, it's either Malcolm or it's a skinwalker, because it fucking well ain't me. Jesus, some people are nuts. I fucking hate it. No, I hate it. Welcome, Dwayne and Mike. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This one goes out to you, sir.
And if you can believe it, it's a Friday once again.
I've got a better video for you in a minute. I'll find it. Where are we? Right. This is getting on to the horizontal stream.
Is it worth it? Oh, yeah, it's worth it. If you're strong enough.
Welcome to the Cool Kid chat, yes. Yes, there you go. It's a sure it was a slingshot war or not. It might have been. It might well have been. Wouldn't surprise me. Don't get yourself timed out. He ever said my dad got sunstroke from half an hour in the sun. Yeah, easy to do it. Easy to do it. So put it this way, right? And people laugh at me when I say this and think it's not true. I've never been sunburnt as an adult, ever. I've never ever been sunburnt as an adult. 2 reasons for that. 1, I don't go out in the fucking sun, and 2, if I do, I always make sure I've got sunscreen. I just don't like being uncomfortable. I fucking hate it. I hate sitting about in the sun. It just feels fucking totally wrong to me. It's like, honestly, you know when you go to the seaside and everyone's sat in the fucking sun? That just feels like the worst. Like, it's wrong. It feels like it's like humanly wrong and that you shouldn't be doing it. And there's something, I think people who do that are mental cases. No offense, most people do. I am a closet ginger. I might a house cat. Also, Pete, it's boring, isn't it? Well, who wants to sit in the sun, get a fucking burn? Sit in the shade and do it. It is, Pete. It is boring. 100% agree with you, Pete. I think I am. Does this skin look like it's ever seen the fucking sun in like 25 years? Oh, God. Yes. Yeah. Fuck the sun. The fucking sun has caused me to wear fucking shorts today. I've walked around today in a fucking vest and shorts. That's unheard of. I have also come to the realization that I must be getting to this where I don't care anymore either. Because normally you wouldn't catch me wearing shorts and a vest. I have a reputation to uphold, and it doesn't involve fucking shorts. Anyway, since someone brought that topic up, no, I would never wear joggers either. Now I'm wearing shorts made from fucking joggers. I know. The reason I call my joggers death trousers, because I always said I would never wear them unless I was dying, and now I've got a fucking pair of death trousers. Much that I'm in the US, but people come from a land of mist and fog. Your people do, yes. Especially outside. No, you'd never catch me wearing shorts outside. Fuck that shit. And when I say outside, I opened the front door and you know, went out the back garden. But one of the Nigerians I worked with said I wasn't white, I was blue. As you could see the vein inside the house. Fucking hell. Yeah, I feel your pain there. I feel your pain. Sake. Yeah. I got sent a torch recently. I forgot what I was talking about. I haven't done the review yet. There's got a light there, side light. The little side light will do red, so metallic like that. Red light don't do nothing for me. I can't see in red light. It doesn't do anything. It's as dark as not having it, in my opinion. No, it's not. I'm joking, but I don't know. I don't get on with red light. I think the problem with red light for me, it casts as many it creates a lot of black shadows where you can't see. So Dwayne, this is it's a Clarus E5, and I think it's maximum 650 lumens. It can be mounted with a thing on the back there, rechargeable, magnetic back as well. That bit's magnetic. Yeah, 650. Light on the front, light on the side, 2 different switches, USB charger there. Yeah, I'll do a proper review soon, hopefully tomorrow. I think the main light has, so the front facing light is 2 different settings. The side light, that one, has 3 different settings, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 32 grams. Hardly weighs anything. I can't hardly see anything now. But yeah, I'll do a review soon. That's the E5 Plus. I'll be honest with you. Don't ever forget this, any of you lot. If you ever see any flashlights that I do reviews of, and you'd like the look of it, and you want that torch for half price, just ask me, because a lot of them I don't bother keeping. So if you get in first, I'll sort you out for half price. I get a bit of money out of it. You get pretty much a brand new torch for half price that's basically been opened, shown on camera, put back in the box. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know how much that costs. That might not be a lot anyway. So, you know, the difference is, if that's like 20 quid, I'll probably keep it anyway, because there's no point selling it for a tenner. However, some of them torches I get at cost like fucking 150 quid. Well, if I sold that for 70, you're getting a fucking bargain out of that. Like an Olight, a brand new Olight for like 70 quid. Fucking bargain. You know, I have spoke to Olight recently, and they reckon they will send me something. They were gonna send me something now, but it wouldn't have been in time for their sale thing. So they're gonna send me something next. And I've got another thing from. I've got about 3 torches coming at the minute, I think. I want, for anyone interested, I don't know if I've said this yet. I might have said last week. I have been in contact with that German. No, I did. I said last week. The German company that sells and makes. What's the fucking name for it? Carbon fiber bolts with broadheads for the Sobek. They're going to send me some. And if they get over here fine, they will probably sell them over here for, something. Yeah, Olights. Dwayne until I got a few Olights and Phoenix. I've never had a Phoenix one, I don't think. Did they pronounce that Phoenix? Olights though, fucking amazing. But I haven't had any Olights for ages. They can be a bit sort of. They'll send me loads and they stop for like a couple of years. But Peach had an Olight off me. Yeah. The Olight stuff's very good. It's some of the best stuff you can get. The only thing they need to do on Olight is have an instant strobe, and then their torches will be perfect. They are very expensive, though. So I quite like stuff like this. This is a Brynite. That's got an instant strobe. See that secondary smaller button? That's the selector to change the settings. That's also an instant strobe. Evil said the blue car torch from Amazon is pretty good. Mine came with a mini UV light. I've not heard of that. I was looking at UV lights last night. Oh, Metallic, if you want to do any shopping on Temu, I got us some discount codes last night because one of them popped up and I only had to buy one thing with no limit, no postage. Yeah. So I bought a £3 memory card reader that plugs into your phone. Yeah. Don't say I've got a headlight from Olight, really bright. Forget the lumens. Yeah, they are very good. I do like Olight, but in all honesty, though, Olight is not something I'd buy purely because I can't afford it. All right. Talking about money. I'll go to this list. So if anyone wants to support me and the channel and doing videos, there's a way to called Coffee, and there's a link in the description. And also, if someone writes !support, which Metallic has done, I think on Nightbot will put the link in the actual chat so you can click it. And if you do support me, it massively helps, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But here's a little 30-second video showing you how to support. But please do, because it really does make a difference. Even a £5 or £2 makes a difference when it adds up. Anyway, here's a video showing you how to do it. Because often people say, "Oh, I'd like to, Mike, but I don't know how to." Right, there you go. That is how you donate if you want to. It doesn't matter if you don't have to, you know, but it all does massively help. I'm going to have to go and get a filling done next week, I think. Depending on how much that costs, because the last time I went to see this dentist, he was actually all right. He didn't charge me for the x-ray. I told him I was skint. I told him I didn't have a job, but I don't sign on. You know, all that bull. Well, I say bullshit. It's all true, but you know, it's all just bollocks that you wish you didn't have to say. Told him all that. He didn't charge me for the x-ray, and we discussed prices. And then the only thing I could afford was to have the tooth out, but I can't have more teeth out. I'd be fucking fucked otherwise. So anyway, I'm going to go to the dentist next week, get a filling done. Depending on how much that costs, I might just have enough money to buy one of those paintball markers. Depending on how much they cost. Talking about that, Evil and Fall, what is it called? The HDR50. Where's the best place to get an HDR50 and how do you buy them? Because do you need to be part of some paintball thing? Yeah, I don't think anyone enjoys the dentist, do they, Dwayne? I don't have a phobia of them, at least, but you know, I don't like, and the drills don't bother me and all that because I know it's helping. That's the thing with stuff like that. It don't bother me so much because I know everything that's going on is to help you. Anyway, where am I? In terms of typical, I'm kind of spent out on there. Although I do need a housing unit for the circular blade. You have a look. Mike said I have a broken tooth that I'm having pulled in the week. Bummer. Yeah, it's a nightmare, isn't it? Yeah, so the one that broke there, I had to have it out because it was either take it out or fucking, he said, I'll fix it. 750 quid. And that won't even be the only cost of it. That'll just be like that first bit. Fucking hell, I can't afford that. Evil said, should do a clip showing what the money goes to. Nice making, level work, daily living. Getting pissed. Also, yeah, true. Also, the thing is, if people say, Mike, here's some money, I'd like you to spend it on a specific thing, I do that as well. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I'll have a little thing of a new donation clip. The only thing that comes to mind is me doing an Oliver. Please, sir, can I have some more, sir? Saying about clips, I better not. I've got a clip from Persia, but I'll have to wait. I'm going to have to wait to listen to your thing, Persia. Fucking hell, Persia. Probably right, what you said there. Picture, how's the OnlyFans doing? Well, I was supposed to put a link up for it, but I keep forgetting. In the meantime, don't forget, if you haven't already clicked it, that exists. Yeah, so the HDR50, where's the best place to buy one and how do you buy them? Can you just buy them like a air gun? Like, could I buy an HDR50 from Pal Packs? Do I need to be part of the paintball like community? Richard said to Persia is currently editing Mike's face on the Oliver as we speak. Probably. It won't take long to do. There's a few videos on there that I'd love to show that Persia said I can't do it. BRB. He is now, exactly. Fuck's sake. So, what did we watch last night, Metallic? We watched The Man in the Basement. It was alright. I didn't hate it. It's a weird one, so I didn't hate it. But I didn't really like. I didn't get it. I just didn't get it. I think it was trying to tell you something that I didn't understand. I don't know. I think the best face swap I've seen is the Baywatch one. That is a great one, very funny one. Yes, that is very funny. This one's quite good if I've got it on here. The Brokeback Mountain one I demanded was great. I can't remember that one. It must have only been shown once. This one's quite good. They work really well. I think 10-3 Tactical used to do really good ones. Oh, fucking foot's itching again. Oh, there he is. Like say, what speaks French and makes the stream worth watching? Mwah. Like say, make me laugh. Oh god. I hadn't seen your comment before I even mentioned you. Fucking feet itching. You're not out tonight, then? Or you come back early? Right, where was I? So yeah, I'm looking into getting an HDR50. What I forgot to mention is once I get an HDR50, I will make the leather holsters for them. That's the only thing I've got to get one first, unless someone's got a broken one, or know someone who's got a broken one. Or can you get a rubber training pistol of an HDR50? You know, that'll do it. I mean, as long as it's the same size. Rubber training HDR50 pistol. Yeah. Don't think they do. Wouldn't mind one of them though. Yeah, what have you been up to, Tactical? Have you been up to much? My fucking feet are tops of my feet are itching. So yeah, we watched The Man in the Basement. That was, I don't know. It's a weird one. I don't know. I wouldn't even try. And then the other film I watched was, has anyone seen Run Rabbit Run? Now that was quite good. Bit sort of upsetting. It was a weird one. Tactical said I was out but not feeling it, so I thought I'd make you lot suffer. Well, glad to see you here, mate. Glad to see you here. So sad. You should be saying this later.
I'm the one that did it. But Mike gave credit to Timbo66. He didn't give me credit. I'm the one that did it. I thought of it. I'm the one that did it.
Listen, you said that you came up with the tactical golf club, but, you know, clearly I've shown that I came up with it. So, you know, I'm the one who did it.
Apparently, I may have invented this. I'm the one that did it.
I'm the one that did it.
I'm the one that did it.
Oh, gee.
I forget that existed. That's great, as. How you doing, Spacey? And I, Mike, and all. Not long got back from house. I've been fucked to it. Well, you've been ill or something, Spacey. I hope you're all right. Hope you're all right. What a pain in the ass. Hope not literally. Yeah, it's been like I haven't really done a lot this week. Most of my week has been showers. Richard, I'm gonna make some aftershaves called SSW Obsession for Rich. It's you who are obsessed. What was I saying? No, you're right, Spacey. Anyway, yeah, I haven't really done a lot all week. Anthony, how you doing, mate? You have received my bandana weight. Oh, nice one, Anthony. Yes. So I sent 2 packages out when I sent yours. I'm glad you got it. Persia, did you just send me it then? My broken body caused me problems. Fair enough. I thought it was, in all honesty, I knew if you weren't ill, like it caught like a cold or something, it would be like issues that you have from like, you know, same as like what happened with Nick's Knives. Nick's Knives in a wheelchair, and I think you get like illnesses relating to that, don't you? Basically being in a wheelchair or not being able to use. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Christ almighty, who's that? Fucking, do you know who that looks like? Looks like someone who used to get accused of doing exactly that. Now I was just thinking it was a terrible thing. I don't want to show it now. That was me earlier. Please, sir, can I have some more? He looks. I do look French. It does look like a French bloke. Looks like stuff. Glorious Bastards. That's weird, isn't it? I reckon the AI like picks like, yeah, that does look French. When it smells like diarrhea, yes. Oh god. Just gonna play a quick clip so I can listen to what Percy sent me.
We just talk. We talk about anything. What do you want to talk about? What? Who said politics? Sport? Sex? I think that's sort of typical of the kind of crowd that we pull. Sex, 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 sex.
I can't quite tell what you're saying there, Persia. Mike said, I thought of Inglorious Bastards. Yeah, it does. Definitely has that look. Looks like that bloke from Inglorious Bastards, doesn't it? Don't look like me. Good try though. Thank you for the abuse as always, Persia. You know, I do really love it.
I've always respected you.
I've never been fond of you.
Cheers.
And when I was younger, I could have taken you any time.
Now that's the best face swap. I'm sorry, I forgot that existed. I forgot that existed. That's the best fucking face swap. Yes. You was winning up until I remembered that one tactical. I forgot that one existed for a second. You do try, and it is appreciated. That was funny. It's even funnier once you've watched the actual fucking film as well. I was thinking about that today. I don't know why. It's because fucking Billy Connolly. So I know he's not in that. Billy Connolly was on a radio program earlier with the actor, not the cunt, Brian Cox. Sorry, sorry, my queen. You know, I know you don't like that word, but you know, the actor, not the other twat, Brian Cox. And then that made me think of still need to watch The Elephant's Graveyard. Yeah. So the crotch cam, don't forget. Who dares to click the crotch cam? Go ahead, make my day. Tell me what you see, or don't if you do. But you know, don't spoil it for anyone. Someone go and scan the crotch cam. Yeah, I still need to watch The Elephant's Graveyard, Persia. Yes. What else did I watch? It's been a weird. Yeah, Who Dares Spins. Exactly. Christ, swallowed a load of fucking lime scale. So yeah, what you lot been up to then? Have you been up to much? Yes, who does spins, exactly. It won't take you nowhere. Well, it's a crotch cam. Click that and you get to see a camera on my crotch right now. I clicked it ages ago. Nice part. Thank you. Glad you liked it. Glad you liked it. I thought the Zip Freak was going to be on earlier. When Yoga with Helen came on, I thought, oh, might be our lucky night. And I'm pretty sure last time the Zip Freak came on, or the Glove Freak, that was when Helen used to turn up. Richard said, about finished the Manchubo, only £105. Nice light £105, is it, Rich? How's your record breaking going? Sorry, I was trying to think of something funny to say. To take the piss. I couldn't think of anything. Evil said, so I'm guessing the crotch cam is a permanent fish. Well, yes, but I might like change it up occasionally every now and then. But yeah, crotch cam. I'll add some more. So there'll be crotch cam. So what we've got at the minute is we've got the donation page, WC crotch cam, which may change to different angles at points. We've got Spyverse playlist. But we'll have crotch cam for that. Rest said he's still training. Toe cam, yeah, toe cam. Yeah. Only a nice £105 foreskin drawback. Yes. Yes. That's what he's hanging off of his foreskin. There's myself laughing at my own comment. You know what, Pete? There's nothing wrong with that. I often laugh at the stupid shit I fucking say and do. I've put a single sound effect on Spirophiles episode, and every single time I listen to it, it makes me fucking laugh out loud. I think it's great. Absolutely great. Tactus said, I want piss cams, so we'll finally clear up the piss. The piss hand scandal. Oh, you want to know I'm washing my hands after a piss? Well, you're never going to know. Toe jam. But I don't. Everything I do is 100% serious. For fuck's sake, baby. You don't laugh at nothing you do, right? That's all right. That's all right as well. That's okay. That is okay. So, what are you doing tomorrow? I ain't doing fuck all tomorrow, I don't think. If it's quiet here, I think I'm going to try and film the last couple of scenes I need for the Spyro, the extended Spyro episode. It's difficult on a weekend though, because everyone here is making fucking noise. Can't believe that. I burnt my fingers out and the skin's actually coming off now. But it's only like first single layer. Never it causes wrinkles. That's it. You know what, Persia? That's why I have such perfect fucking skin. I barely talk to people. Bora Metallic, she's aged a tiny little bit since she's known me. But I think that's going to make her laugh so much. I make her laugh so much. Sorry, my queen, that sounded terrible. I take that back. Take that back. You haven't aged a fucking day. You still look as beautiful as the day I met you. I realise what I was saying there. Fucking hell. I'm only going by what she said. She pointed out that she was getting a couple of, I'm just digging this hole even deeper now, isn't I? Evil said toe cam featuring Mike Big Toe. Mike's Big Toe. Sorry. Earl who? Who's Earl? Or is that what my toe's called? Earl. Or is that Earl? And there was a game called Toe. No, was it Toe Jam? Was there a game called Toe Jam? Toe Jam and Earl. Yes, there is. Sorry, yes. What's Toe Jam and Earl? Yes, I've got it now. Object history. How are you doing, mate? How you doing? I hope and tell it weren't there for the whole fucking what I was saying. I'm going to try and sort you out some leather goods eventually. Because I found out I can send them abroad. I can't really keep them because I don't know if they're 100 legal over here. But yeah, I'm glad you're all right, mate. So I made this recently. So it's a heavy duty. Oh, you're on. If you go to the vertical stream, you'll see a bit more on the screen. I made one of those wallets that you can use as a sap, but it's not really suited to very thick leather. But I know you'd like that. It also looks a bit vagina-y. Look at that. Look at that. Got clitoris up there and there. Sorry, I hope you're not with the family. Pete said moose knuckle can. Tat said you can have an extra foot to put in it along with both of yours. Yes, thank you. Anyway, yes, Earl Toe. Yes, Earl the Toe, but it was a play on the title. Obviously, yeah, I know there are other level weapons that come out of the UK. It coins that nice, but yeah, I'll sort some out one day. I had made some stuff recently, and then found out where it's a bit of a grey area. Maybe I shouldn't be doing videos on it. But they're not illegal. But you just have to be very careful. So yeah, if I do any, I'll send you some. How you been though, Robert? Anyway, doing all right. But it might not be 12 inches, but it smells like a foot. Yes, yes. Yeah. How you been, mate? You been all right? Well, how come you haven't been about for a while? You've been uploading them, haven't you? Haven't you? I know you put some stuff on about AI, sort of copying your work recently. The when it's dirty, it's toe jam on Earl. Fuck's sake. Yes. Busy, busy, busy. Yeah, finishing up my day job, working years. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope it's all going good. You know. Are you working on any books at the minute? Did you get your other book out? I can't remember the other book. The other book was a weapon book as well. One. Did you get that one out in the end? Or are you still working on that one? Yeah, I haven't really been doing a lot. Oh, I made this. I made a knife called the Rainbowy. Look at that. If you've not seen the Rainbowy, I've got some engravings on the blade as well. Yeah, I hope you're good, mate. I hope you're good. Evil said, then not the. Can you taste? Can I taste the rainbow? No, but I can sniff the rainbow. Dude, you could sell more of those for sure. My last book was True Crime. Came out. Yes. Okay. Okay. I must have missed that one. Don't try tasting the rainbow. Yes. Even I've been zipping around on my new book. Have you? Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah. I'm always up for selling stuff. I was trying to perfect these to sell, but I don't think they're suited for such thick leather. I either need to do a layer of thinner leather and wet form the back to make a bigger pocket, or have the handle on some kind of loop so it swings easier. You know what I mean? Richard, anyone not subbed to Object History are missing out. He has a great channel, very informative. Richard, why didn't you ever shout my channel out like that, you fucking bastards? Joking. Object History, though, genuinely is great. Object History genuinely is great. I'm just disappointed in Richard personally, though. He's never spoke about me like that. Have you ever heard Richard speak about me like that? This fucking disgraceful. I'll remember that, Rich. I'll remember that when I come back to editing and make your character into the fucking Jar Jar Binks of the Spyro-Files. Revenge, mate. Why do people keep saying that? I haven't even married the fucking thing. Never. You're not confusing me now. What did I say? But yeah, Richard's great. Not Richard. Object History's great. Richard is great as well. But yeah, he don't speak about me like that, does he, Persia? But no, Robert, I hope you're doing well, mate. I hope you're doing well, and I hope your books are selling loads and loads and loads of copies. I know the Saps, Blackjacks, and Koshes one was very popular, weren't it? I still see that mentioned every now and then on Instagram because I follow a fair few people on there who make sort of Koshes and that. Yeah, it's a little bit risky for me, even though it's not technically on the offensive weapons list, and nothing saying you can't make them or own them. The problem is, if you look up the definition of what that is, it sort of says it is, but it isn't. It's a difficult thing to explain because, and it's partly due to AI. AI and other people interpreting things wrong, essentially. Yeah. Cleed, how am I enjoying the sun? Not at all. I fucking hate the sun. But if everyone else is enjoying it, good for them. No, I fucking hate it, mate. I hate it, Cleed. I hope you're well, though, mate. Yeah, no, I hate the fucking sun. Hate it. Fucking hate it. Give me a nice sort of sunny but cold day. That's the ideal day. Sunny but cold. So you can see what you're doing, but you're not bloody not. Even congratulations. Like riding a bike requires it somehow. People keep saying, oh, okay, me saying congratulations. Well, congratulations for getting your new bike. For getting your new bike, not the riding it. Riding, I get you now. Richard said his videos on nunchucks where it critiques the adversary is shit takes on nunchucks. Now we get down to the real reason that Richard loves object history, and there's nothing wrong with that. We all love object history, but now we know why Richard loves him so much. As long as you're taking the piss out of the adversary, Richard's happy. Oh God, nah. No, it's people like that need to be called out for their bullshit. They don't know. They do. The thing is, there's a lot of shit like that on the internet that people claiming to be experts on things and just talking out of bollocks. Basically, see it a lot. Even though I got it last week, though. They might be saying it forever. They might say it forever now. Anybody got any film recommendations? I have access to HBO, Disney for about 2 weeks, and all of the other free channels. On Prime and Disney and Netflix. I don't pay for none of these. Well, I paid for a month's worth of HBO. Please, I love the sun, just like movies, just like the movie Sexy Beast. You sit there like that, do you? Good for you, Khalid. Good for you. I have watched the Penguin series. I thought it was excellent. Yeah, brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you for the very kind donation, Object History. That means a fucking lot to me. It really does. Thank you, mate. Thank you. The Object History don't let us down. He's just paid his subs for his shout out. Not really. Yeah. Now I'm glad you're good, mate. I'm glad you're good. Now, I've never been into the sun. Well, I didn't mind the sun as a kid, but I just didn't really like. I don't know. I don't like sitting around in the sun. Don't do nothing for me. As Pete said, I find it boring. Oh God. What else have I been making? I made one of these these are the very simple little coin pouches. Pretty sure you've seen that one. Listen, I get it, different genetics. Well, there you go. Well, that's what it is, really, I think, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. You know, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong sitting about in the sun, you know, and enjoying it. And yeah, I hate it. I hate it. That's why it's good that I hang around with Metallic, because she's the same as me. Because that would be a right old clash of interests if one of us loved sitting about in the sun and the other one didn't. Imagine that. But luckily, neither of us do. So we, you know, in that way, we get on like a fucking house on fire, or not. We get on like a fucking inside drawer of a fucking freezer. All right. What you been up to, Cleed, anyway? Are you getting, is that this year you getting married, or is it next year? Or maybe you already have got married. I don't know. It was you was getting married, wasn't it, soon? Or want it? I can't bloody remember now. So I speak to a fair few people on here. Sometimes it's hard to remember. You know. Evil said, I like the sun. I can take some beautiful pictures on the sunny day. Yes. Well, you know, pictures are nice. Pictures are nice to do. Yeah. And he said, went shooting in Yemen using my uncle's chopped rhino revolver. Oh, mental. That sounds amazing. Nice. Nice. That's one of them, like, they're quite high caliber. That's a high caliber revolver, isn't it? Like a Magnum type one, isn't it? Or am I wrong about that? That sounds very interesting. Sort my hearing aid out. It's a bit fucking Reason I'm married in the eyes of God, planning the wedding next year. Ah, fair enough, mate, fair enough. Well, congratulations. So I'm laughing because Eva was saying, people keep saying congratulations to her. Congratulations, Eva. Congratulations, Cleed. I'm not saying that they're connected. They're not. One's got a new bike, one's got married last year. They're getting married next year. Fucking hell. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Right, if there's any new viewers, welcome to the channel, right? I have a shop where you can buy merchandise and stuff like that, stickers. If you like to carry a legal carry knife, I do a combo legal carry card and ruler for, you know, a few quid. The cards you can, I think the ruler and 2 cards is like a £5. 2 cards on their own is like £2. The ruler goes on your key ring, so you can measure your knife in front of, say, the police. And these cards have the police definition of the laws and the YouGov, because they're ever so slightly different. Carry that with you, with your legal carry knife, and if you're ever stopped by the police, or even if some dickhead says that knife's not legal, you can get that card out, show them. There's a link at the bottom. If you hold your phone up and then scan that link and then click it, it'll take you straight to the actual website where that comes from, and then you can just prove to people that what you carry is legal. Yeah, and you know, you can support me by buying these things, and I get a little bit out of them. Oh, it's not chopped then. Rhino revolver, very cool. Those are the ones that fire from the bottom cylinder. Okay, oh, I know the one. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't jump up fast. I know exactly the one you're on about. Yeah, because they had a spelling mistake there. Yeah. No, I know the one. Yeah, yeah. It's designed to be absorbed, not much kick. Doesn't jump up. Yeah, I know the one you're on about now. So basically, I had a garden disaster over those 2 danger hot days. The main lot of sunflowers fried. That's a shame. Most of my plants, I've put the citrus tree out now. That seems okay. I've got two like pumpkin plants, I think, about that big. So they're not going to be big enough to fucking. It's too late. They're not going to grow anything now, I doubt. So also the revolver had that much kickback that the Lord considered you married. Some brutal. Have I watched Chances? I might have years ago. Has that got matey from RoboCop in it? Peter Weller, is it? If it, and is there quite a few of them? So basically, he said that should like the climate, the tree you have. Yeah, it should do, shouldn't it? It should do. You have to be careful with any kind of frosts, though. So as soon as it starts getting cold again, it has to go back in the Wendy house. But it's done all right in the Wendy house. Considering that's been in that Wendy house for about 6 fucking months. Helen Hunt is in it. And let me have a look. Yeah, I might have seen Trances. I might have. Trances film. Trances film. It's saying Trances. Fuck you. Piece of shite. Have I watched Trip starring Omar Epps? I have not seen. Oh yeah, no, I've seen the first Trances years and years and years ago, and that is free to watch on Plex and potentially Prime. Oh god. Sorry. Sorry, I just need to reply to something. It's basically that I only have a few sunflowers. I moved into a big pot, 3 pumpkin plants so far. Yes. Yeah, you knew what I was laughing at. Yes. Right. Sorry. Yeah, all my plants are fucking fucked. I have got some carrots growing though. I've got some carrots. They might be alright. And I got so desperate. All my fucking spring onions are fucked. The ones I had about 4 years, they're gone. Pulled them out, chucked them. I got so desperate to grow anything. There's some leek ends that I was chucking away recently. I planted them because a leek, the bottom of a leek will grow a fucking leek again. Clean said, "Baby, 2008." I'll look into that. Object History said, "If anyone gave me a shout out, I might not have seen it. Just realizing I'm only seeing." Oh, sorry. What? I'll tell you what the issue is. Object History. Because you're watching vertically, you're only seeing the vertical comments. Most of the other viewers are on the horizontal one. So if you move to the horizontal stream, you may need to actually come off and go back to the horizontal one. It's the one underneath that, as in on my page. Then you'll see all the comments. Oh, I'll Drive. So clear Drive. I've got very good film. Yeah, I've got that DVD. Eva said I need to dig up the front garden and kill off everything. Fucking bindweed. Never heard of that. Or is that a spelling mistake? I don't know. Often people write stuff and I ain't sure. But yeah, my plants are fucked. Cleed said I grew some kale. Turned out great. Problem with my garden, Cleed, is if I try and grow anything that's like cabbage or lettuce based or similar, they get eaten to death as soon as they start growing. So basically, mine's all slabbed evil, but I have a jungle. Yeah, I think the thing with growing stuff is why I don't get too bothered if it doesn't bend, as in tied up, not bindweed. I don't know. Oh, bindweed. Yeah, okay, bindweed. Yeah, I get you now. Sorry. Yeah, I know what that is now. Yeah. Yeah. Right, what was I on about? The reason I don't get too bothered if my stuff doesn't grow is because I grow it for a bit of fun. However, you know, it is a bit of a bastard if it don't grow. But yeah, I don't know. Hello, Object History. Yes, I'll even scroll back up and put his comment on the screen so you can see it. And I don't get comments like this from Rich, and I've met Richard. And he don't talk about me like this. And then it turns out he likes your Shadowversity destroying. So yeah. Have I watched? I do not Layer Cake. I haven't seen. Yes, welcome to the dark side of history. I haven't seen Layer Cake. I can't remember if I bought that yet. It was one of those I wanted to buy and then watch. Maybe I haven't. It's basically said got some weed liner for when I rip a few slabs up for pumps, but whole patio needs ripping up, dug up, relined and relayed. Nice. Did you watch the video I sent you of the homemade slug repellent? Might be worth it. I did watch that, yes. Yeah, I'll have to give it a go. Yeah. There's a lot of garlic, a lot of onion, and a lot of is it soap? I get mixed up because a lot of videos you watch have soap in it. But yeah. The thing was not this the same thing, but I suspect that would work. Often people will say, why don't you do beer traps? But the problem with beer traps is I think they're like fly, like those liquid fly traps. They catch hundreds of flies. However, they're also attracting them. But I suppose if they're attracting them to that, then they're not other places. But you know what I mean? But yeah. And what I mean by that is like, you have to have it reasonably near the plant to get them away from the plant. But by having it near the plant, you're attracting them near the plant. So they might go and munch on the plant first and then go in the beer. Do you know what I mean? That's what I mean by that. They attract slugs to the general area. So if they're in the general area, they'll have a munch and then go to the beer. You know what I mean? Mike would drink the slug beer before it has any slugs in it, by the way. Before it has any slugs in it. Object History said, thank you, Richard. The slugs just now have ruined my stuff. You have to watch Layer Cake while having a full breakfast. I will do that one day, Cleve. Duck You Sucker, Fistful of Dynamite is a great film. You would enjoy it. So I like all of the other Sergio Leone films. The only one I've only ever watched once is that one. They're supposed to put the beer traps in the neighbour's garden. Yeah, the problem is I don't think I couldn't bring myself to put a bit of beer in a beer trap in the first place. You know what I mean? But yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say there, though? Like, they're attracting slugs to the general area. They've got to be close enough to the plant to keep them away from the plant. But they're attracting them to potentially come past the plant, which means they'll eat it. And then, you know what I mean? Stan said, rather than a movie, watch Rad Brad play James Bond First Light. What is all that then? What is that, Stan? There's a new James Bond game out, isn't there? Is that it? Oh no, yeah, I'll play. Sorry, when you said play, I thought play as in play James Bond, as in be James Bond. No, that's the new game, isn't it? So BRB just need to change and get my ass cushion. I'm sorry, I can't. Game use. Yeah, I get it now. Yeah. What I thought at first, I thought it was like my head said that's probably a YouTuber doing like James Bond like clips, but no. Not heard of Rad Brad. I have never heard of him. Is it Rad Brad? I noticed slugs were attracted to the wasp attractant for our wasp. Fair enough. But yeah, I think like you get those fly traps, and I noticed them fly traps. They were killing the flies, but they were also attracting them because you didn't get thousands and thousands of flies before you put those traps out, and yet maybe killing them. But fuck me, it's attracting them as well. It sort of defeats the purpose of them in a way, I suppose. Yeah, the new game I want to play through rather than playing. Stan, I've been known to do that. I can't remember what game it was, but there's been a couple of games that I've sat there and basically gone on Twitch. I used to prefer Twitch for some reason. This was when people used to do it more on Twitch than YouTube. There's a couple of games I've watched the whole entire game. Doom, one of the new Doom games, I sat and watched someone complete that. The whole fucking game. The hours of it. You know, sit there for 8 hours watching complete the game. And that's fine. I didn't mind doing that. It's quite entertaining. You need to get a pet hedgehog to eat this house. We nearly had a pet hedgehog once. Yes. Twitch, what the fuck is Twitch? Exactly, Sergio. Exactly. Do not say this to me now.
You've changed, bro.
Because I haven't. I don't know what Twitch is. I've never had an account of Twitch. I've never been on Twitch. Okay, so James Bond game was trash. My uncle bought it for me on Eve. Do you like it? Didn't like it. The next game I buy will either be Resident Evil Requiem because it's on sale at the minute. This is depending on how much my tooth costs. Or Atomfall. One of them two. I probably won't be able to afford either, fuckers. I probably won't be able to afford the HDR50 either. But, you know, we got later on in the year. Problem with digital games, though, unless you catch them on the actual time they're in a sale, they very, very rarely drop the price. Unless they're on, like, oh, we're doing a sale for 2 weeks. Otherwise, they're straight back up to like 60 fucking quid. Richard, it never happened. Although, yes, those days are long gone. Long gone. Times change, people change, Mike changed. Atomfall at the minute is about 25 quid. The time said the body count just went up another 4. Oh, what, ants? Yes, Twitch is a game streaming site. Yeah, well, yeah, but it is. It's supposed to be, but you get. It's just streaming in general, isn't it? You get you know, you get ASMR people on there, or I've watched people paint. I've watched the bloke paint on there, but it was made. Well, Peugeot's joking when he says Twitch. What the fuck is Twitch? Because he used to watch me on Twitch, and him and Richard and Peach and Liam and Tactical they're still mourning the days of me basically twitching for them. They used to love me twitching for them in the evenings, but I just can't do it anymore. I don't have the motivation. I used to get paid a little bit on there as well. I ain't played Doom since the original. Mate had a version with over 100 gigabyte download. Yeah, Doom 64 was good. I really enjoyed that. Problem is, though, you go back to them and they're not as good as you remember them. The controls are always shit. I can't get into the retro games. I can't get into original retro games anymore because I find the controls are so clunky compared to modern day controls that I find them almost impossible to play. So unless they like the original game but with better controls, yeah, man. We won't go on about games for too long there because now Queen will want to throttle all of us. So I'll tell you something you could help me with. I need some very, very, very basic special effect ideas, right? So do not get too complicated with this. It needs to be stuff that's free, easy to find, like household stuff. And it'll give you an ever so slight, and I'll give you an idea of the stuff that I've done, right? So, I need to make some gore, I need to put stuff in jars that looks like, you know, I need a jar with a severed cock in it. That's okay, I've got a severed cock. Prop severed cock. And I know how to make eyeballs. Do you know the best way to make an eyeball, right? If you don't have ping pong balls, you know, roll on deodorant, you can get the ball out of that, and then put an eye on it. That's what I did with this. That is that's a fucking deodorant ball. So bits of sponge cut up in funny shapes and soaked in blood look like bits of flesh. I can make leather. I can cut leather, bits of scrap leather into bits that look like skin. Any other ideas? Can you think of any ideas? Easy to make gore from stuff, household stuff. Oh, maybe I'll try. Thing is, I ain't got the only problem with that Persia. I ain't got a fucking printer though. However, might be able to potentially get maybe cut something out of a magazine. Have you thought of using monotone? What for? Gleed. Richard said, not really, and it was a chatting shit about backwards boy which stopped after you broke up with him. True. But the paper thing, the face inside the jar looks great. About time you use that severed cock I sent you. Better use it, because that really hurt. Then said, to be honest, only game I'm interested in GTA 6. I will play that. Yeah, so severed cock. I got cocks galore. That's fine. We have no issues with cocks. Severed cocks. That's a go. The face thing, potentially Peugeot, but I'd probably have to just get a face out of a. I don't know. Yeah, but I have seen that face thing rolled up in a jar. It looks great. Looks like a head in a jar, doesn't it? Not really. I don't want to put roadkill in jars, Spacey. No, fuck that. No, I don't want something that stinks. I don't want anything that stinks or anything like that. I've got hands. That was for something I've never used yet. I probably still will. I've got hands. I've got severed hands. Next time you should get some footage of my skulls. Yes. I don't know about scraping up bits of fucking roadkill, but yeah, that would work, Spacey. I know I could do it. Just for a video. What's the other thing I need to do? What I need to do is at fucking Halloween buy some fucking body parts, but I always fucking forget. Well, no, it's not that I forget. It's I never have any fucking money when it gets done. Halloween's a weird time for me. Every time it's Halloween, I'm skint. So there must be something that happens before then that always makes me skint. Tissue paper and toilet rolls ripped up a mixture of water and blood would look very good. Yes, well, that's what I'm going to do. Bits of sponge look like. If you cut bits of sponge up and soak them in blood, they look like lumps of flesh. What are you going to do with that severed cock in a jar? Bob it. Yes. Yeah, yes. I do get that one. John Wayne Bobbitt. Exactly. And then bobbin for cocks. Paper mache. Also needs to be something reasonably quick that I don't have to mess around with. So what could look like guts or eyes? Pickled onions look like bollocks or eyes, I suppose. Yeah, we got pickled onions in a red fucking sauce. Cauliflower brain. Now that's a fucking good idea. Bet we ain't got a cauliflower now. So normally we'd have a rotten cauliflower sat about. Bet we ain't got no cauliflower. I'll probably order one though. Right, so what was the ones I thought was good? Yeah, cauliflower brain. Pickled onion eyes or balls. Yes. Because we've often got pickled onions lying around as well. So what I might do, might just put some fucking red dye in some fucking pickled onions. They'd technically still be fucking edible. I thought about sausages, but the only problem is it's raw meat, isn't it? Yeah, sausage links squished for guts. I did think that, but the only problem is I also don't want anything that could like, go off, if you know what I mean. You seen a doc, Good Taste made, but I have seen that. I have seen Good Taste made bad taste. I haven't seen it for about 20 years, but yes. You could pickle it and then catch the scientist tasting a bit of it and quickly wiping his mouth when he realised there's another person in the room. Yes. Well, I could do that with the pickled onions. I could do that. Liam, how you doing? It's been a while since you've got on the old live streams. How you doing, mate? You alright? Well, that's alright. I'll still probably on for about an hour. How you doing, mate? You alright? Got to cut a bum hole into a scrap of leather and put it in a jar. I've got bum holes. I've got a mask made of bum holes. Bum holes. We're brainstorming special effects at the minute for the Spyrophiles. Liam said, yeah, good as not working tomorrow at the moment, so can catch these if I remember. Nice. I could see you on. I watched a little bit of your live stream earlier, but I couldn't comment because I was I've been editing today, so I had a little listen in. Because someone you was mentioning about you started to get a couple of grey hairs, weren't you? And I was going to say that my beard is getting greyer now. I don't tend to have a lot of hair, grey in my actual hair, but my beard, the longer it gets, fucking proper grey now. The rubber tubing I thought would be good for certain things. So what we're thinking of, Liam, I wanted stuff that you could, household stuff that you could use for like gore, but mainly I wouldn't mind having jars of stuff. So I thought pickled onions with a bit of red dyeing could look like eyes or testicles. Thanks, join the club. Got a little grey in my hair. Box of vulvas, but so leather stuff. I could make leather like leather skin. I've got a couple of nipples in the ear. Liam said, yeah, I noticed grey hairs on my tash first time when I shaved all my hair last night. So it's quite a few. Yeah, I was listening for that bit, but I never got a chance to actually say hello. Better, yeah, I ain't grey anymore. I'm bald. Play with my pubes when I really miss my long hair. Over the stuff Liam said, wonder if there's any sort of tissue paper stuff when dyed red would look like mushy enders. I know sponge, so cut up sponge soaked in blood can look like flesh. I would imagine that tissue potentially would as well. Would be cool to do a Bad Taste 2, The Bastard Return, but you can. That'd be my dream. However, Spacey, Peter Jackson is supposedly making a new thing in the vein of Bad Taste, Brain Dead, and Meet the Feebles. I hope the fuck that's true. Also, he's just done, I think, 4K remasters of those three films. Meet the Feebles, Bad Taste, and Brain Dead. Object History said, my goal is hell or high water, to not work full time once I'm mostly grey. That would be the dream. I've sort of done the opposite of everyone else. I've retired early, right? I'm spending my early years retired. I'm retired now. However, when I get to about 60, I'm probably going to have to work every day. I'll regret this. I haven't done it on purpose, but I sometimes think, yes, it's like I've done reverse retirement. Liam said, yeah, that would be great. Also interesting, some comments on my screen. Oh, because you're on the vertical one, Liam. If you go onto the horizontal one, most people will be watching on there. Because I've started doing both. Yeah, the horizontal one, for some reason, doesn't show... Sorry, the vertical one doesn't show the horizontal ones. So if you go back onto my channel, you know how to do it, don't you? But the one underneath, the vertical one will have a little phone icon on the title. It's the one underneath that. Pete said, for the internet memes, I'll send you a small anime sexy female to put in one of your jars. Yes. Yes. Yeah, you go on to the other one, Liam, and then so far I think the viable things we could do: cauliflower brain, pickled onion balls, sponge for flesh, leather skin. Hello, Liam, welcome back. Now you can see me in full screen. Did you know that I made the rainbow? It's the gayest knife in the world, as in the happiest knife in the world. Totally rainbow themed. Some people don't like it. Oh god. Oh, you saw it, did you? And watched it? Yeah. Well, there you go. It's a shame that the video didn't get many views, like hardly anything. It is very progressive, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes. Seeing as you catch coaches occasionally now, Liam, if you ever wanted to come over here on a coach, I won't say where, but the coach station is like a 5-minute drive from mine. I could come with someone to get you, or even a taxi. I did speak to you about that once, didn't I? But yeah. Code Bunny said I got a $31 Amazon Tanto today. Brand called the Freelander. It has a 9 or 8-inch blade, and it's a clone of a $500 mountain blade knife. Nice. I did the engraving of this Spacey. Really cheap little engraving, but it works, you know. I need to do a cock in a jar as well. Cock in a jar. So far I can do cauliflower brain, pickled onion balls or eyes in a jar, sponge for flesh, leather skin, cock in a jar. Okay. This is awesome. We'll see if I can get some spare time, hopefully, to find a job after a mate visits me for a few days next month. Don't have much left to sort out after that. Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, that's probably next month. God, because we're still in May. June, I'll be free for all of June. July, I won't be. Basically, I'm going to go on a road trip with Metallic. But yeah, it's an option though. If you ever wanted to come over, it's probably easier than driving here, isn't it? In a way, you know, I don't know how close your like station is to you, but basically, the Oxford coaches, when they go to London, drive straight past, you know, drive through my bus stop. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it should be easy. Yeah. Yeah, I quite enjoyed the National Express stuff. It's all right. Yeah, or you know, or like the Oxford one. There's blue Oxford ones. I think what they're doing, they're going from Oxford to Heathrow. They go straight through my local stop. Okay, Bunny, and I have to use the toilet, but I've used the bathroom, but I ate too much opioids. Oh, well, it won't come out now. Pete said, put 2 ping pong balls inside some chicken skin. Realistic balls. That's quite a good one. My dad said, I worked out how to make fart noises with my hands today. It's a full life I lead. Is that from watching a YouTube video? You do make me laugh. Pete said, a bit of skin with some feather stubs still in it. Fuck's sake. But yeah, if you ever want to, Liam, that's, that'd be great. It's always nice meeting you. And have a mess around in the garden, shoot some crossbows, whatever, before they get fucking licensed. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? Stay the night, have a drink, sleep in the Wendy house. Sleep here. But hello, Custom Taylor said, what wall hangers do you use for your guns? Okay, fair enough. Hello, Custom Taylor. I'll show you exactly what I use. So at first I thought you was a are those guns real person. Sounds like you were. Hang on. My drawers are completely packed with crap. So these have 2 different names. I think they call them cup hooks or L hooks. So I use those. And you can put like a little bit of rubber tubing on to make them softer so they don't scratch your stuff. Sometimes you have to bend them straight and then re-bend them. But that works right. Stan said I can send my old realistic vagina. You can't have a face. Fuck's sake. Email me for my I don't want a realistic vagina. Liam said, speaking of YouTube notifications, I set my channel for the last 7 days. 6 out of 10 of my top content posts is not videos. So the notification system is bought. Hopefully, as this turned up, I might get some more of your videos. Yeah, I don't think you get any of my stuff, really, do you now? Yeah, I noticed that was in the analytics now, and the same that like my most popular video of the week was a fucking community post. I demented that they're like taking that as views. So yeah, so Custom Tailor, either L hooks, so L hook or cup hook. L hook, no, not EL, they're not Spanish. So L as in the letter L, or a cup hook, But they're usually about the perfect width for a gun. Usually, yeah. The notifications have got a total shit for me lately, Liam. The last couple of videos I put on have had like 150 views, and they don't normally perform that bad. Yeah. One hooks. Yeah, they don't normally perform that bad. It's around, and having a community post, it makes you think, should I just put pictures on of them? Should I, I wouldn't, not just put pictures on, but maybe I ought to just put a load of pictures on of that and see if they get more than the bloody video does. Full said we all need to start flying. Flying placed on homemade microlight planes. Our places on the homemade microlight planes don't have to do with traffic, people, speed cameras. Wonder how I'd attach one to my mobility scooter. Which store can you get them on? You would be able to buy those on any DIY shop, Amazon or eBay. Pete said, get those hooks in any DIY store. I wonder if they're trying to imitate Twitter with views on posts. Could well be. It's bizarre though, isn't it? Could well be. But yeah, I only noticed, like you say, that was about 2 weeks ago I noticed it. That in my analytics, it was a post was my most popular viewed thing. And I thought, what the fuck? Let me have a look. I haven't put one on for a while. It might not. I don't know if that's on the. Yeah, I haven't put a post on for a while, but yeah, it was like the top. It was on the top content thing. Might have a little test tomorrow. What about the rubber? Well, it depends what you want to use, Custom Tailor. You can just wrap tape around it, but any kind of any bit of rubber tubing, I suppose. I've never bought it. I've just either wrapped tape around or just found some. Ian said I'll send you on Discord a screenshot of my current lot. Nice one, mate. All right. Shrink tubing, yeah, shrink tubing. Oh, so I need to make a video about my affiliate links because they're not doing too bad recently. L Hook, aka Alan Key, you'll never lose. Yes, yes. But it's a weird one, isn't it? That community posts are getting counted as views. Very bizarre. Can I show that then? I'll probably be too small to see anyway. But yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it? Very bizarre. How are you getting on with the dual streams? How do you do your dual streams? I'm doing this one through StreamYard. That's why I can put a joke fucking QR codes up. They have a watch time on them, weird. Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that. That's bizarre, isn't it? I noticed as well. Yeah. It might be too small to show. Craig Bunny said, I need to do an Amazon affiliate. You should. You should do one. Yeah, the watch time's weird, isn't it? So you get watch time for the amount of time they hang around. Maybe it's worth putting like massive essay on there. So they have to sit there, read the whole fucking. I don't know if there's a limit to how much you can write. Put a massive, humongous essay on there, so that people have to read and maybe write it really badly, so they have to read it like 5 times. We've just worked out how to play the fucking game. We're going to be on 1 million subscribers soon by writing fucking gibberish on YouTube. We've done it then. We've just figured it out. We figured it out. I've not done one in a while as I'm on Linux now. I could do a dual stream with Meld, but that's not Linux compatible. StreamYard maybe. I don't know, because it's just web browse, doesn't it? Custom Tone said, you collecting the airsoft too? I heard they're banning crossbows. It's all fun. Yeah, they might be licensing them soon. Yeah, the watch time's weird. I can't remember where I saw it, Liam, but I know that you could. What me and you need to do one night is have a joint stream. You know, maybe one time in the day on yours, and you come on mine one night. I think that'd be quite good fun. We've done that before once, didn't we? We'll have to sort it out. I often think about these things and then never like mention them. Are you complaining that the algorithm is helping? Yeah, always complaining. Liam said, limit is 10 pictures for a picture post, as I did one of the gas masks and helmets from Doc 2 episode. Someone else. What I'll do, I'll put some pictures of that on tomorrow and see how it goes. Custom Tone said, I used to be monetized. What happened? I was monetized years and years and years ago, then got demonetized for about 15 years. And then I think what happened, I did appeal it like twice and nothing came of it. And then I think it was after about 15 years I redid it. And I suspect that it had been so long that like the records had been lost. Maybe it was just after 15 years I'd been like, I don't know. But they just said yes. And I was back again. It's brilliant because it makes a hell of a difference to my everything. Liam said, yeah, that would be good. We'll have to remember how to do it. Yeah, that's the other thing. I can't remember how to do it and how easy it would be. But yeah. We'd have to look in. Maybe I'll have a chat with you and we'll work out what we both use and how easy it would be to do. Because if it's just a case of clicking stuff on actual just YouTube, I think, Liam, you can actually do it through YouTube now. I think. I'll look into that. Yeah, that would be good. I have to remember how to do it, but I'd be up for that. Send some viewers to each other's way. Sometimes I mention your channel, and I'm surprised when people don't know your stuff. I appreciate that, dude. Same, and then I got the hours again, and then they never got on to me. Yeah, you have to contact them, custom. Contact them. Eva, why did you say to Liam, are you my mummy? Oh, God. What did he say? I've missed a comment there. Oh, yeah, Doctor Who episodes. Loads of channels that got demonetized recently when the crap job at purging AI channels had a real random thing where some got remonetized and others still blocked. Oh, yeah, I heard you mention that. That's another bizarre one, isn't it? Oh, gas mask. Oh, are you my mummy? That's one of the rare episodes of the new stuff I've actually fucking seen. That's like one of the first Christopher Eccleston ones, isn't it? Sorry, that went over my head because I hadn't read the original comment fully. Yeah, the empty child, little gas mask kid, isn't it? And that same episode where you first see Captain Jack. Is that the first one he's in, I think? I don't know. I really liked the Christopher Eccleston. One of my favourite Doctor Who's. Is my favourite modern one. And I also really like John Pertwee. Fucking John Pertwee doing fucking Venusian karate or whatever the fuck it is mental. Because John Pertwee, as far as I was aware, is the only Doctor who actually like uses violence, like is actually fighting people. Because like none of the modern ones did they? I am a closet Doctor Who fan. Some. John Pertwee doing fucking karate, kicking the shit out of people in the 80s. Mental stuff. Amazing. Yeah, it is a shame that Chris Eccleston only did one series. He was great. Liam said, I like the Eccleston's one, and that was about it. Same here. I generally like the old low-budget Quarry classic ones and old Star Trek. Yeah, again, I agree with you there. Yeah. John, what's my absolute favourite old Doctor Who's, though? John Pertwee. John Pertwee, fucking, honestly, that's amazing. John Pertwee doing, I think it's called Venusian karate or something like that, or Venusian martial arts. It's insane. You don't see Doctor Who's non-violent. John Pertwee, man. John Pertwee's doing karate shit, kicking the shit out of people. He was. I thought I was a geek. Even I didn't know the title of the episode. Old Doctor is like Tim Burton Batman, where he randomly just kills people. Yeah, think the no violence all came later. Yeah, oh, I love it. Yeah, Spearhead from Space, the first episode he was in, the creepy automatons was great. I think that's a really early. Yeah, Unit is that? Yes, Unit's good. Yeah, Unit and I can't remember their names now, but you're the Major. Yeah, great stuff. Yeah, I used to watch the John Pertwee Doctor Who's as an adult. This was like 5 years ago on the Horror Channel. So this ain't like, because when I was a kid, I think the earliest Doctor Who's I remember were, is his name Peter Davidson? Him, and then Sylvester McCoy, and then it stopped, didn't it? After, and I remember some of the Sylvester McCoy ones. I remember some of the. I never saw Torchwood. Yeah, but holy shit, fucking John Pertwee. John Pertwee, I think, is also in one of the Horriblest. The Horriblest. Oh yeah, and then the standalone film with Paul McGann. He's really good. Sorry, we're getting in. I bet you lot never knew I liked a bit of Doctor Who, did you? I'm not a massive fan of it, but I know a fair bit about it. Paul McGann is now, I think, he's been Doctor Who more than anyone now, I think, purely because recently, like the last like 10 years, he's done loads and loads and loads of audio dramas. That's it. He's done loads of them, I think, which was really nice actually, because I actually thought Paul McGann as Doctor Who was really fucking good, really good. It was a shame that he didn't get to do any more, because he would have been a really good Doctor Who. He was a really good Doctor Who. Yeah, weirdly, Pergio, I was looking on Peter Cushing's Wikipedia today. Yes. Yeah, Peter Cushing was Doctor Who, yeah, Roy Castle and Bernard Cribbins, yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, so, what was I say? John Pertwee in one of the most horrible fucking Doctor Who episodes, Planet of the Spiders. If you're not a fan of spiders, especially the horrible fucking, like they're horrible. Look up Planet of the Spiders, fuck's sake. That took some watching, that did, I tell you. And I wouldn't say I've not got arachnophobia. I just, certain spiders I don't like. They like, you know. Planet of the Spiders, Liam. It's probably, I think they're all on BBC iPlayer now, aren't they? Doctor Who, Planet of the Spiders. I think they're on iPlayer. I know they were. You'd probably find them on. Hang on, I'll tell you in a second. But yeah, Peter Cushing was. I like Peter Cushing. He was good. There you go. There you go. That's on iPlayer. And I think it's not even a single episode. I think it's like, oh, fucking horrible. Horrible. But yeah, Pete Cushing. Peter Cushing almost married Whoopi Goldberg. She has no eyebrows. Is that a joke? Whoopi Cushing. You twat. Whoopi Cushing. Nice. Congratulations, Persia. That is the joke of the night. This one goes out to Persia.
Stop it. Get some help.
Fuck's sake. Oh, God. But yeah, there was loads of really good John Pertwee ones. Absolutely amazing. So, Robert, if you're still watching, who was the sixth Doctor? I'm not sure if that was John Pertwee. I know a lot of people. A lot of people like. What's his name? The old nutcase bloke. I don't know. Colin Baker. Who was the nutcase bloke who used to do the narration for Little Britain? I hate nutcase. He's not a nutter. He's just funny as fuck. I know who he is. I can't remember his name now. My object history. Tom Baker. Yes, Tom Baker. Colin Baker. I watched a few Tom Baker ones, but I just, there's something about John Pertwee. I really like John Pertwee. That's it. Oh, Tom Baker was the fourth. Okay. Sixth one was the blonde afro. That was Colin Baker then. Yeah, I think. I don't know. Was on Ark in Space in the moment with the green bubble wrap monsters. Are watching this one currently, are you? Yeah. She actually has no eyebrows. Shut up, Fergie. Yeah, but she'd still be Whoopi Cushing Whoopi Goldberg. I never actually registered her name as Goldberg. Is it Goldberg? Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, get your Doctor Who's in, get your fucking John Pertwee. I used to love it. It was about 10 years ago. They had them all. Well, I say all of them. They were showing a lot of the old Doctor Who's on the Horror Channel. It's called Legends now, isn't it? How's work going for you, Liam? Did you say you weren't working at the minute? Are you doing anything at the minute? Do you still do the dog walking? I just, you know me, YouTube, all that stuff. I do a fair bit of leather work now, and some of like the accessory stuff I do is quite helpful for a bit of money. Liam said, but yeah, if you didn't see the comment, he was in Amicus Horror. I have watched House That Drip Blood on your recommendation. Good film. Yes, I've watched that on your recommendation. I never heard of John Pertwee, but after Mike saying his name 1,000 times, it feels like I'll never forget him. You don't know who this is? Hang on a second. You don't know who this is? You're telling me you don't know who that is? That's his everyday normal look, by the way. That's John Pertwee. John Pertwee is also one of your favourite actors' dad. Or have you know? Yeah. Think about it. Yeah. No, Liam, yeah, you beat me to it. I think Words of Guns counts as horror, yes. Object History says, speaking of PC, you know that they say the bigger the cushion, the better pushing is. Yes, I have heard that, fuck's sake. There's now just YouTube currently. Person I walked the dogs before moved, and we're spending ages at the moment with my granddad's estates. Oh, yeah. Is it you still like haven't do all that then? Yeah, Wurzel Gummidge. Stop saying John Pertwee. I'll say Sean Pertwee instead then, so is that better for you? Sean Pertwee, that's his son. Sean Pertwee is Wurzel Gummidge's son. Good night, Spacey. Take care, mate. Object History said to Liam, agreed. Work. Here in the States, I need a part-time job that has health insurance. So it's like 25 a week. Him with the fabricated hair. Liam said, yeah, my dad's doing the legal stuff, but so much of the stuff is digitized. My parents struggle to do it without my... Oh, yeah, forget about that. Yeah, because you've always... A bit like my dad would have been. Yeah, exactly. If any computer stuff needed doing for my dad, yeah, I'd be doing that. And for my mum, probably now. Well, there. That's what she looked like after she ran through the fields of wheat. Such a naughty fucking child. Fucking hell. Christ's sakes. I don't think the new Wurzel Gummidge looks as good as the old one, but I think it's more realistic to what it should look like. Anyone seen that? I actually watched a couple of episodes of that new one, and it weren't terrible. It was made with sort of love, you know. That was Mackenzie Crook wrote it, I think directed it, and is in it. And that's supposed to be what it looks like in the books. Not much less terrifying, yes. Persia has just sent me a picture of his girlfriend. I didn't say wife. He's also got a girlfriend. There's his girlfriend. Stop it, Persia. Liam said to Object History, yeah, ideally would be nice to find a non-soul destroying job. Wouldn't mind warehouse work again if I find it. Yeah, if you can get the right kind of sort of warehouse work and the people are all right and you can just get on with it, that's perfect, isn't it? Evil said no wonder the farmer hated that. Fucking hell. Fuck. Yeah. That's good. We've gone on to some strange topics tonight, which I always like. I used to like a bit of Wurzel Gummidge, but the Wurzel Gummidge, I think, is creepier now. When I look back at it now, it's fucking creepier than I remembered it. As a kid, it didn't bother me. You look back now, it seems to be more creepy. The talent said, don't get a job with Persio unless you like a good food and bollocks. They said, I'd still be at my last job if the management didn't change after the buyout and they still treated us like humans. Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah, total bellends. History said to Liam, yeah, something you can walk into and out of without it dominating your life. Speaking of, I have to drop so I can join the 6 p.m. conference call because America. Object History, lovely having you on, mate. Thank you for the support. Really do appreciate it. Take care, mate, and hopefully see you on again soon. Good night, mate. Or good afternoon to you. Yeah, Persio's manager at his factory job, and he loves to play pranks on his minions and kick them in the balls. And Persio said, Liam, don't do it. 26 years, I don't know how many times I've kicked people in the nuts. So. Also, they ought to slap her parents for making whoopee. Oh, God. Object History's down off. Liam's staying on, I think. Good night, Object History. Liam is weapons and stuff. Where am I? Yep, yes. Object History. Good night, mate. Take care. How's your live streams going, Liam? I do come on them occasionally, and I think they're a bit like mine, that I think they should get a lot more views than they do. It's a shame. But do you ever get any that go mad? I don't see the reason I do the vertical ones as well as the horizontals is because occasionally the vertical ones used to go mad. Occasionally you'd get like 50 people watching, and that doesn't happen anymore. Maybe whatever was causing that. I think if you do a vertical live stream, it's worth getting out a couple of shorts beforehand, and then if those shorts are popular, people are watching them, and then it will say that you're live. But other than that, I've not had a decent live stream. Last couple of ones have been terrible. The last live stream I did was like 150 views, I think. And he said, "Yeah, I'll be on a bit more until my automated PC shutdown timer kicks in. Depends on the time of day I do. Sometimes they get a decent amount, sometimes not. No crazy ones like COVID or the Area 51. Yeah, the Area 51 ones. That's the dream live stream. That or the COVID ones. I often think back at them COVID ones because I mentioned them occasionally on here because we was doing those affiliate links, and so me and Liam was doing a joint affiliate link thing where because people was coming to Liam's live stream to ask for gas masks, ask for PPE and stuff like that. So we helped them. That I think as far as I remember, through Liam's live streams over the period of I can't remember how long, a couple of weeks, 40 grand was spent through like me and his links. And I think we made 2 grand each out of that, didn't we? Something like that, wasn't it? Dropped. How you doing, mate? You all right? He said, how much kickback did you get from the... Hardly any. Only one person, which is, I say is a shame, but, you know, any publicity is good publicity. Then the main issue I have is that often no one is on for like 10 minutes and then 10 people join at once. As if it must have been sent out. Yeah. I often, when I'm with Metallic, will listen out to when she gets the notification. So I'll start live streaming, and then her phone will ping like fucking 10 minutes later or something. Or, you know, sometimes never. Like the stream, people. Are you not entertained? Yes. Are you not entertained? Exactly.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Coburn said, my live streams get restricted for eating disorder and self-harm, which is well, that's a shame because you don't deserve that, because you don't, that doesn't happen. But yeah, I saw you mention that in one of your live streams, because often I watch yours but I don't comment because I'm doing stuff at the time, so I'm listening in but not commenting. It was something really good. Yeah, people were interested in PPE a lot then. Still get some people saying thanks for recommending good people, because that was the other thing we was doing. Because I often have to mention that, because it sounds like we was like making money off of COVID, but you know, technically we were. But however, what we were doing, we were recommending people good, you know, fucking good stuff that would actually protect you, not bloody, you know, paper fucking masks and shit, you know. One of the most entertaining streams in the history of man. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate it. You know what? I'll even put that one on the screen. Thank you. But that said, talking of PPE, mate, Mike, can you remind me to get some cartridges for my resin work, please? Yes, I will. Missed anything good? Just a load of geek talk tonight dropped. A load of geek talk. Just the way it should be. Purge said the most. No, it's Purge. I thought it was Liam who said that for some reason. Sorry. Peugeot, only the most entertaining stream in the history of man, yes. I thought I said Liam. Code Bunny said, I think YouTube dislikes my channel because of something I did on Reddit. I'm still a lifetime banned from Reddit, and YouTube mods, Reddit mods talk to it. Maybe. Mike mentioned John Perch. Don't make me say it again. Mike is going to delete it as soon as he's finished, because if you missed it, you're on the top fan. They said, yeah, lots of people were otherwise buying crap masks that would do fuck all. Exactly. Yeah, so we were providing a fucking service that people needed. Yeah, hell of a lot of money, and the views was mental. Where else would you get such excellent content? Thank you, Evil. Yes. But some people work a different schedule. Speaking of weird YouTube things, I never get why some of the videos I can hype them when they're new and others come. That happens to Metallic as well. It's bizarre, yeah. So, and she had the same thing where you can't comment on some shorts. Those are dropped. You're self-employed, no excuses. How you doing, dropped anyway? You all right? Don't mention Pertwee. I think we mentioned him once and we got away with it. That's a fair enough, Persia. I was sure to watch and reply while driving. Life is too damn long. Have you been out with the kid today, then, dropped? Is he doing his running still? I'll be on for another half an hour, I think. Not as well. It's been good fun. But yeah. I'm going to test out I'm going to write that down. I'll test out if it's worth doing community posts. So I can't think what that's called. And I might genuinely try putting a massive essay on there. They spell it wrong too. People have to read it like 5 times to understand it. I don't know. See, the gutting thing is, if I put pictures of this on and then it gets more fucking views than the video, you're like, what the fuck's the point? Do a community post tomorrow. You watched anything good recently, Liam? Can't think the last really good thing I watched. Can't remember. Liam said, could do that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air trolling with right at the end you do Fresh Prince lyrics. Yes. Christ. Might have to go soon. My rhomboid is making it hard to breathe again. I'm sorry to hear that, my green. I feel better. Did that just start happening yesterday, or was there any, you know? It was yesterday, wasn't it? They said not really film-wise. Only YouTuber I get recommended I watch a lot is, Adam Gold, a very weird and interesting American streamer. Okay. That's a massive rabbit hole if you don't. No, I don't think I do know about him. All right, fair enough. Dina is acting up. Oh, I'll get my fucking oblong dongle out in a minute. Just sprouting weird words now. Oh, gosh. No, I can't. I don't think I've got HBO. Well, no, I'll tell you what I did watch actually. Liam. Do you have access to HBO Max, or can you get the things that are on there? So it's a TV show. It's a one-off, and it's called The Night Of. He's one of the richest, most watched streamers in the world, and he lives in a falling apart house and refuses to leave and eats $2 steaks, and the money didn't change him. Type say. That's bizarre, isn't it? I think it started the night before yesterday. Was copable till I started typing. Fair enough, fucking, yeah. The episode probably can get. Yeah, I know that you're quite good at getting these like websites that you can watch things on, ain't you? And having the ability not to let them fuck your computer up. I had to stop going on them websites because I don't have any like not fancy, but I don't have any like decent fucking like extra fucking antivirus shit. So I can't go on them. Even my hay fever has been awful recently. Pollen levels are awful. So saying about things like that, right? The last 3 or 4 days, I often have a bit of bowel problem. If I eat certain foods, it's not the same thing, but it's just saying about things being bad. Mine's the opposite. So if I eat certain foods, I fart horrendously, like massive farts every 30 seconds. Horrendous, right? For the last 3 or 4 days, have been eating all of the foods that make me fart horrendous, and it hasn't happened. So something's changed in my bowels. So it was called The Night Of. It's a one-off series. It's a mini series. The Night Of. It's really good. Really, really good. Prep for it. How you doing, mate? You right? Liam's on it. So I said my thumbs have been locking up. Like crap, that's a shame. I woke up last night, one of my hands was like that. I dropped, that's another thing. It's been a weird couple of days. I haven't taken a single painkiller for 4 days now. My hands haven't hurt. My bowels haven't been playing up. It's strange. Yeah, my hands have been fine. Apart from last night, I must have been sat weird and they went a bit funny. Liam said that's the other nice thing with Linux is it can't really get viruses. It's possible, but you'd almost have to try and get one. 2016 drama, that's it, Liam, that's the one. My computer in the Wendy house has that's got Linux on it. I get fucking sick to death of fucking Windows. Yeah, that's good news, not weird. I know, but I just find it odd that it's suddenly like it's probably the heat that's making. I don't know if I told you, Liam, I've got no, you know, I've got osteoarthritis now, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, if you're bored, Liam. Yeah. The Night Of. Didn't it? I censored it. How bizarre. Penny has been watching 4 seasons on Netflix. I've not heard of that one, I don't think. But that's it. I've been watching the Teacher series, like The Night Of. It's bloody stressful to watch, but the twists are quite good. Yeah. Yeah, so The Night Of, I did find it quite stressful, but good. It's fucking good. It's fucking good. I took a antihistamine a minute ago, not a minute ago, beginning of the stream, because my feet were itching. I've been wearing socks that are slightly too tight all day, and they make like the top of my feet itch, and then if I scratch it, it doesn't stop. Metallic said I can see it evil. Well, if you've written something evil, I can't see it. Metallic said the missed call was stressful but good. Liam said, I was saying that I did watch the last series of The Boys, Did like it, even if the ending felt a bit forced. So I haven't watched The Boys yet. However, I'm going to. But I was waiting until now that it's finished. So I might actually start that soon. So the TV show I'm currently watching is Red Dwarf. I love a bit of Red Dwarf. I forgot how much I actually genuinely fucking love Red Dwarf. Fucking love it. So I've been watching Red Dwarf to just cheer me up. It's not that there's anything wrong, but I just wanted to I notice I spend a lot of the day not really having much of a laugh. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to binge watch The Boys soon. Now that it's finished, and I know that it's not going to get cancelled halfway through. That's all right, Evil. I thought Metallic what might have been right, and I can see it, Evil. Meaning the comment. Christ. Yeah, I will. I'll binge watch that now. Oh, Liam, you want to see something? You want to see something interesting, right? You might know of these books. They're graphic novels, I suppose, right? You on Instagram? So I started following someone on Instagram called Simon Hanselman, and he does these Meg Morgan Owl like graphic novels, right? Comics. They're about so Meg is a witch, and they're all into drugs, heavy into their drugs. So Meg, her boyfriend Mog, who's a cat, their friend Owl, and their mate Werewolf Jones. But there's like shagging in it, and like some of the pictures in this is amazing. Fucking hilarious. Hang on, I'll probably get in trouble for one of these, so I'll just show it for a second. But I've just spotted the one with there's Mog strapping his dildo to the chair, and there's he putting his little fucking mask on. I have to be careful because there's stuff in this that will probably, get me in trouble. Who's going off? So anyway, Meg Morgan Owl. So there's that one's Bad Gateway, and you get Mega Hex, and then Below Ambition. They are absolutely amazing. The Hamburger, that's what it was. Yes, the Hamburglar. But yeah, if you follow Simon Hanselman on if you follow Simon Hanselman on Instagram, you can see them there. But yeah, Penny buys me these. It's on my birthday. They're absolutely amazing. Hello, everyone who's just joined. I don't know why Mog does it, but he puts that Hamburglar mask on to ride a dildo while he watches pornos of a witch shagging two cats. So yes, the bum burglar. Yes. If anyone's going off, good night. You're off, Pete. Good night. Liam said, thought of an Instagram, have a profile, but don't really use it. Yeah, so Simon Hanselman does share stuff. He shares like the pictures, the comic strips on there. He might put them on other places. The Naked Gun, the Naked Guns. I know you like them. Did you watch the new one? I don't know if I could do it. Drop said, I don't have all the seasons of Red Dwarf, so I'll be excited to see all the new shit whenever they give it to us. Have you got BBC iPlayer? Are they not on there? I know they are all on our one. So Anton, have a look at some of the older Savage Dragon comics. All right. But yeah, these are hilarious. Loads of drug taking. Loads and loads of drug taking. Loads of dirty. I told you about the one where they've got a mate. Their mate Owl, he's a bit stuck up, and he thinks he's better than all of them, because he's got a job and none of the others have, and blah 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 blah. So they do horrible things to Owl. On Owl's birthday, they decide to sexually assault him as a present. So they wait for Owl to come back, and I think they smash a cake in his face, drag him into this room, and start sexually assaulting him while beating him up. And that's his birthday present. And I know that ain't fucking funny, but it's fucking hilarious. Oh, God. Liam said no, but there was actually a funny OJ joke in the trailer, so I might check it out. Yeah, I might do. It's one of them, I don't know. Airfire Tactical, how you doing, mate? You alright? How are you, mate? Sam said, is there any updates on the crossbow ban? I haven't been on lately. I have a look every single day about the crossbow licensing. Nothing yet. They said, nah, they are thinking about what they are going to do. Yeah. I know it's not funny, but it's fucking rad. It is. It's amazing. The says that might just be a register when you buy, or a total ban. We don't know yet. Nah, exactly. Evil said, on that horrendous note, I'm going to make coffee back soon. See you in a bit. Yeah, they do some proper fucked up things to Al. Proper fucked up things. But he deserves it. They do fucked up things to each other. The main two who get fucked up stuff done to them is Al mainly. Mog gets quite a few fucked up things done to him. And Werewolf Jones does fucked up things to himself. What did they ban this week? Hopefully they'll ban banning. Means that I'm hoping if Keirstein was kicked out soon, they might forget about it. Well, that's the hope, Penny. That's the hope. Airfire Tactical said, have you ever made crossbow strings? What string do you prefer? I haven't. Not properly. I've made like a really crap one out of paracord before. But I've watched your videos recently. Well, I've watched your posts anyway of making strings. They said under 18s view more stuff apparently, where you have to ID register to see stuff. I thought that's Prep for it said I enjoyed a Netflix series called We're All Dead, a Korean language series with subtitles. Hang on, that's not that. No, I don't think it is. I was going to say, nah, it's all right, Liam. It's all right. It's just so that everyone else don't do it as well. You know what I mean? We're All Dead. That's not that Korean version of Dead Set, is it? Because I've seen that. Airfire Tactical, okay. You're a survival man. Figured you did it all. Well, the problem with the string thing. So I could probably show you a string I've made actually. So I have made strings, but never any that was any good. So I never did it with proper serving and stuff like that. Although I got sent some. I'll show you a string I made once. Don't expect it to be very good. I think it's in here anyway. It should be. This is my bag of strings. In here, these are the only homemade strings I've ever made. So that one's made from bloody double paracord. So look at the fucking. That's double paracord, and then the bit in the middle is just bloody really thick. The servings. I don't have the patience for it. So all of the strings I've made was always crap, because it was just as long as it holds. Because paracord will do it. paracord will stretch a bit, and you should be able to make a. You should be able to make a string from anything that will hold, really. But yeah, a better string, like the ones you was doing, which like a proper one, that would be that's the way to want to do it. Liam said my mum bought one of those paracord weave jigs and never used. I wanted my mum to get into that, and I said to her, weave me a fucking paracord blanket. That'd be amazing. And a paracord blanket. Liam, have you tried clicking the WC crotch cam yet? Scan that code and see where it takes you. Don't tell anyone. Just tell me if you enjoyed it or not. So I have a separate camera down at the crotch now. Just just for the fans. Because why not? No, let me try it. Saying that, where's my fucking phone? If I said thank you for showing me that. Yeah, so I've never made a good string. That one works. That crappy old paracord thing, that was for a like £120 full size crossbow, and it worked. It did work. It's just you can make a string from anything that will hold that weight, really. I mean, paracord. See, the problem with paracord, it will eventually stretch a little bit. Paracord boxes that aren't see-through. Yes. But yeah, paracord hammock would be amazing. What's I saying? But funny thing is, I got some. It's been lovely having you on, Liam. It's been really good fun having you on. I was quite excited when I saw you about, like the old days again. Well, it's nice just to have a chat, isn't it, and talk bollocks about, yeah. Yeah, I'll be on for about another 10 minutes and I better piss off, otherwise we'll be waking people up. Yeah, never mind, I think it's in the other room. It's all right. I'll tell you what it is later. I'll have to run in a minute, as I think my PC will begin to shut down in 10 minutes. I don't think that pause it. Fair enough, mate. Yeah, I'll tell you what it is on Discord later. Airfire said, I bought the BYC for archery and proper serving, but it's very time consuming. I don't mind it at 3 AM. Yeah, it's hard work. The jigs, you can sort of wind it round, can't you? But it's still very difficult. But no, it's worth knowing how to do it, and then that means you can save money and you can probably make more strings than you'd ever need, really. I know the only person I know who makes strings, but not crossbow strings necessarily, but he may have, is Richard Weaponsmith. I'll send you it later, Liam. That's all it is. It's just you click it and it rickrolls you. Play any stupid movie games that were funny recently, like those PlayStation 4s. Well, I've bought some. I've actually got some, but I've never played them. So maybe I'll have to, because I don't think I'm going to bother going back to Twitch. I think if I do, I'll just do them on here. But I've got a few that I bought recently that I've never played. Because what I do, every now and then I'll go onto the PlayStation Store and see if there's any, like if they're on a deal. I may have a look tonight. Sometimes you can get them for like £3 as a bargain. And some of those were fucking hilarious playing them. They're so terrible. Some of them are actually really good though, aren't they? Some of them are actually really good. But yeah. What one so we watched that heist one. That was a good one, wasn't it? Funny one. Yeah. No, I've got some, but I haven't played them. What's Hyper Panda Airfire? Is that a game? What Liam's on about is, like the oh fucking hell, no, yeah, Dr. Decker. Sorry, Liam, I fucking forgot about that. Dr. Decker, Dr. Dicker. There's a sequel coming out to that. There's a fucking when that sequel comes out, I'll get that. So I forgot about it. And Poe and Moreau, I think, was the same people, had the same actors in it. Liam, did you ever watch me play John Fart? So the best ones, there's some proper comedy ones by these. They're a couple. They're only in their like early 20s, or they may be in their late 20s now. Kimulator Games, right? And they did John Fart and I'm in Love with Your Dead Grandmother. I'm in Love with Your Dead Grandmother is fucking brilliant. It's mental. And it's what it sounds like. Good night, Metallic. Good night, Queen. See you tomorrow. I can't see you waving. Hang on. Yeah. Goodbye. Do your mouth tentacle wave. Goodbye. started waving like that as a joke because in fucking The Last of Us, there was this series, there was like tentacle things coming at her. She didn't like it. Speaking of games, need to go join some friends in FH6. Have a good night, Fire Tactical. Nice having you on, mate. They said, yeah, they did another one. I have the trilogy. Yes, I can't remember what the other one is, but yeah, Dr. Decker. There's a fucking new Dr. Decker coming out. I got quite excited about that. I actually really, it was bizarre but it was good, wasn't it? Dr. Decker sequel. Yeah, The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker 2 is a highly anticipated sequel. And I've seen it. I've seen it on the PlayStation Store as a thing you can. That's it, shapeshifting. Liam, I've got the shapeshifting detective. Never played it. That is it. That is it. Penny, are you on the Drops phone? You saying? So yeah, Dr. Decker 2 should be coming soon because I saw it on the what do you call it? Like the wish list thing. It was shape-shifting detective, wasn't it? I can't remember exactly what it's called. I was showing the books earlier, Penny, to Liam, which is weapons and stuff. Hopefully I'll get him into them. How's your chickens, Penny? I hope you're having a nice evening. I'm only going to be on for about another 5 minutes, but yeah. Everyone buy Megan Mog, yeah. Everyone buy me Megan Mog. But no, support them, Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Do you know what, Liam? All of their games, I really liked. Version, hi Penny. Have you given names to your army of the night? But yeah, the only reason I haven't, because what happened was, I literally stopped playing any games for about 3 or 4 years. I think it was maybe not that long, but there was a period of about 2 years I didn't play any games at all. I just went off of them. I think it was because I kept Twitch streaming them and not concentrating on what I was doing, and then I started to not enjoy any game I played because I weren't paying attention and I was just running around doing nothing, and it made them feel really boring. My own fault. I have started getting back into games now. I have played a few recently. I've played and completed about 3 games recently. The latest one I'm playing, nothing new, but I thought I'd start Far Cry 5 again, I think. Just so I could run around shooting things. Liam said they did one I didn't hear of as well called Murderous Music. No, I've not heard of that. I was on Steam. No, I've not heard of that one. I know. Murderous Muses. But yeah, I like all their stuff. So yeah, I need to get back into the FMV games, and maybe I'll do some streams occasionally. Maybe like random daytime ones or something, where I play an FMV. Yeah, but they were good fun, and you can have a good laugh, especially like the Dr. Decker one, where you can sort of mess around and people say, "Oh, pick this, pick that," and yeah. You've told one Percy, have you? Penny, how many chickens have you got, Penny? Oh God, that's been good fun tonight. I've enjoyed myself. Nice having you on, Liam. I'll do a community post. 12. You've got 12 chickens, and they're not to eat, are they? Are they to like get eggs from, or are they to eat eventually? I think you could eat them eventually, couldn't you? Or are they just for fun? Oh, that's strange, isn't it? was going to say better run before it shuts down. Take care, Liam. See you. I'll speak to you soon, mate. Good night. Lovely having you on. See you later, mate. Good night. They are meat and egg chicken. Okay, nice. Yeah, good night, Liam. See you later, mate. I ordered 10 penny and nuggets. Nice. Oh god, yeah, I better go off in a minute. They are loving called butt nuggets. Oh, lovingly called butt nuggets. Yeah, nice. I think Richard's got chickens. Oh god. What's everyone up to tomorrow? You up to anything? I'm gonna try and film. Well, I think what I'll do tomorrow actually is sort out these gory special effects ready for filming. If no one's about tomorrow, yeah, Richard's got chickens. Richard's got quite a few pets. Yeah, Richard Weaponsmith. I say pets. He's got quite a few living animals around his. What was I saying? I might sort out the special effects to film later. Yeah. I wouldn't call them pets. No, it might be pets, I don't know. I was looking inside this hand. I'm sure this hand has got like expanding foam in it. There's housework and a spot of weeding in the garden. Actual weeding or smoking weeding? They are friends and food. Exactly. There you go, yeah. Friends who you can eat. That's the kind of friend we all want, isn't it? That's the kind of lady friend we all want. A friend that we can eat. Oh, God. Oh, actual weeding. Actual weeding. I need to do some weeding. Actual weeding. Right. I better call it a day because I've still got a load of shit to clear up. But I appreciate everyone watching. It's been a good laugh tonight. And I'll see you all tomorrow, but I should be sober tomorrow. All right. Cheers for watching. See you tomorrow. And those who live alone, don't forget to lock your doors and close all your windows. Yeah, because there'll be a lot of windows that are open tonight. So don't have nightmares. Do sleep well. And be aware that there's some new Spyrophiles content coming soon. See you later. Love you too, Penny. My raised bed have loads of mushrooms. On purpose or not on purpose? Because if they're on purpose, really good. If not, good night, everyone. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you all tomorrow night. Good night. See you later.